chewy and shit. There we go. A little bit better. We got 4 in here. Oh, girly. It'll be YouTube started tonight. You can come visit. You can come visit. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. What's up, Debbie? How's it going tonight? Oh, it'll be a slow start. Get more people up in here eventually. What's Sadie? Does my belly need to be softened? What you're trying to tell me? What? Huh? Good girl. There you go, girl. What's up, Dan? How's it going, buddy? What are you trying to do besides get my shirt all covered in your flipping fur? Huh? Okay, look at this. You got turn my shirt white. Not a whole lot, man. Just thought I'd go live. I was supposed to go live last night, but I was at the old house ripping out carpet. Can you find a spot and sit and lay down? You're getting on my nerves, cat. But good old space cadet let to come up. What's up, Robert?
Nothing much. Let me plug my headphones in so we don't have no echo.
Oh yeah, I got it all out. It's about 4,500 total square feet of carpet. It cost me $51 to dump it. So I'm making about 350 off of the job. Actually, about 400. I mean, the dump fee, my gas to go back and forth, and then my labor fee for about total about 4 hours worth of work. So I tell you what, my shoulder's barking at me for doing it though.
Well, it ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah, but this is my new office down here in the dungeon of the basement of the house. Tried to make it look a little bit better by putting that down. I got that from a demo job I did um, for a buddy of mine's company. What, Sadie?
You like
You never
daddy.
like this cat.
She's
Never.
like, I want to be on YouTube, daddy.
Guaranteed because the dogs are running around like fools upstairs.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then
Yeah,
myself and Emily, we're not neither one of us are in bed yet, so she don't have anybody to lay in bed with upstairs.
damn. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
she
got
just
a
sit here
product.
and play the shit out my pants leg.
Nah, I got a product to work on tomorrow. My Powercraft mower. It's the
And
height. Uh, yeah.
she's in the process of turning my forest green shirt white.
Mm-mm-mm. Nah, nah. The height adjustment and blade engagement lever on my Powercraft. They had to
Yeah.
weld a nut on it because it was not stopping the blades when I disengaged it. Well, now when I go to put it in the first notch, it won't stay because when they put the nut on, they didn't take a file and file it down to where to fit. And other words, you got to hold the handle while cutting grass and try to steer at the same time. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna fix this issue. But I finally got it running, starting up like it's supposed to. But pictures of it's supposed to be on your Instagram account of it. The mother two
Yeah, I
mowers I
saw
got.
him.
Yeah, the one with the seat and all that tore off of it. It's
Yeah.
gotta have a transmission. Somebody freaked that transmission up. The right rear axle slides. Somebody took a sledgehammer to it or something and beat the piss out of it. Had to take a grinder to that, get it where you can slide the wheel off. And I'm like, mm. But yeah, now I know about that carpet removal. Place where I used to stay, we had to cut it in sections big enough to handle it. Then
Oh
had to
yeah, that's
pull
what I
up.
did. I
Yeah,
went through like 7 or 8 razor blades.
yeah. They supposed to make a damn fold away utility knife where you can put different style blades on it. But then you gotta cut the carpet. Then you gotta pull up the pad. Then you gotta go around pulling up all them staples. It's like, yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I pulled up all the padding I could pull up, and Sunday I'm going back down, taking a flat bladed shovel with me, just going to go through and scrape
Yeah,
up everything else and sweep into a pile and throw it into a garbage bag, and that's going to be that.
yep,
And pull up all the tack strips.
yep. Oh God. And them things, I don't even talk about what they do to your hand if you damn rake across them the wrong way. Yeah,
No,
but
what I didn't care for was when I was pulling up the carpet on the steps.
oh shit.
The landlord or whoever put it in went through and shot staples into the risers,
Damn.
and then you're catching your hand on that shit.
Yeah. Nah, I used to help the flooring company out, and we had to go to this house one day and pull staples up before they could put the wood floor down. I'm like, God, Matty. Mm-mm. I would rather ride around delivering the flooring and stuff. Well, one house we had to go to, they ripped up all the carpet. Well, we had to haul all that back to the guy's shop. He had a roll off duster. I mean, this guy, he filled a roll off duster up in about 2 days flat. The carpet and whatever. All wood floor, whatever floor you want to took up, whatever. Yep. Yeah. Nah. The worst thing was that time we had this house, the boxes were 7.5 foot long and weighed between 74 and 75 pounds apiece. And we had nearly 200 of them to unload off the truck onto the driveway, then take them from there to another spot, and then go up a flight of steps with them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And the
I wouldn't have
owner,
done all that.
yeah, well, this guy was building the house out of his own pocket. He owned a landscape company. And I tell you what, but later on, we went to Reynolds Plantation and do the same thing, except this time we stayed on the main floor. But it was me, the the owner of the company, dad-in-law, the owner of the company, and the truck driver. We had 104 boxes. And on one trip back out, I looked up. I'm like, oh damn! I didn't know this house was 2 story. I'm like, shh.
Well,
But
see, I ain't Dan. I don't have to get all the staples and up out of the subflooring because he's good. Because when he gets back from Florida in April, he's ripping all the subflooring out and redoing the something to try to level the floors and shit.
yeah,
So all he wanted was the carpet going
yep,
and everything cleaned up, swept up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now all the appliances you took out, you take them off for scrap.
Here we go again.
Mm.
Do what about the appliances?
Did you take all the metal appliances off for scrap metal?
No, those are
Yeah.
staying there. The stuff that was in my apartment, somebody's coming Sunday to get the stove and refrigerator out of there. But other than that,
Yeah.
um, the stuff down in and the first floor units
Yeah.
won't stay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was it? Nah. Oh, yeah. Downtown Atlanta. It's called the Spire Building. It was condos. We had to go in there and cut all the flooring up. Then we had to bundle it up, wrap it, and just leave it there because the guy I was helping, we were going to take it down, but we were at the mercy of the people who lived on that floor and everybody else, the elevator. So next day, the other crew that was gonna be whatever, they's gonna have to take all that mess down. And we walked out on a balcony and I looked down, I'm like, Yeah, I don't trust that balcony. Mm-mm.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Emily, if you're still in the chat.
Oh, there's Sparkling
How you doing,
Sparky.
Mr. Paul?
Oh, dear.
Yep, the trolls are already starting. Already blocked one.
I've just had a what's it called? I've just had an argument with somebody on one. So, yeah. I'm just trying to keep myself out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Earlier today, Sparky, who was it? Snobby the
All right,
scrap.
Dan.
Yeah. Snobby the scrap picker. He was on live.
Last night, I was there.
Yeah.
I was on the panel, but the panel was too busy.
Yeah.
Well, we had no problems last night. About the late one last night was worse. I mean, the stream.
Yeah.
That was pigging mental. There seems to be a lot more trolls around.
Yep. Yeah.
He's a great guy. I totally agree with you there, Emily. I mean, we get on like a house on fire because we all understand there's no drama, no idiots. We don't put up with stuff, and we have a good laugh. Like Mick Mowers.
Yep. Oh yeah, he was on. I watched it yesterday, the day before video. We fixing the Queen's real mower. I'm like, good God Almighty.
I mean, I like when I'm not being funny to anybody, but Mick Mowers Tonight's on tonight. But it's like everyone said that he's grown so much now, and I want him to grow so well. But there's a lot of trolls, and I'm glad he's got like a good team around him to stop these idiots. You know what I mean? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
You've been doing some electrics then, Steve?
Damn.
I think you have been, Paul.
Yeah.
I've been rather Saturday and Sunday now. I'm going to take a few days off now. I mean, it seems like I've been on the stream night for 4 days now, solid. Oh, my brain's now fried. Everyone's in private, by the way, on the other stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and today they were burning it up on Jim's friend's Instagram. I'm like, ah, darn! Every time I turn around, his phone was going off.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the volume down, still it would vibrate. I'm like, shit, almighty. But no. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for somebody to have a little pop at me, which I'm ready for today.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah. So, what have you been up to then, Steve? Anything nice?
I'm doing pretty good. I got all that carpet tore out of that other apartment. Well, both units over there. Now it's got to go back and do the finishing cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah. People say a house breathes better when you get rid of all that carpet, because all that dust and stuff. Because if you don't keep a carpet properly vacuumed, yeah.
Oh, there's dust everywhere. But that carpet's also...
Yeah, we was the worst thing about dust side things. I mean, when I clean houses every 3 days, do hoovering. People say, "No, it's too much, too much." I said, "No, you got to get this place tidied." I don't like a crap. Like, make sure it's done tidy.
Yeah.
And people look at me like I've gone out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know somebody had that rainbow vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
She sells so many units, she gets hers for free. Mm-hmm. But the unit she was selling, I think they said went for $4,000. I'm like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. $4,000 for a vacuum cleaner. Jesus.
I mean, me personally, we don't spend that. We've never spent that. We've always had. We just got a free one the other day, a Hoover one, and it works fantastic. The only thing is, it does need a new filter on it, but which can be arranged.
Yep.
So,
And yeah, and some people use that carpet fresh, and then they'll keep the unit clean. Then they wonder why the motor burned up. Yeah, because that carpet fresh.
Yeah, let me tell you what, my hands shit smelt like that nasty shit.
Yeah,
oh, I'll tell you something. Yeah, I just think some of the how do you put it? Come on, stupid thing, mute the button. Thank you. What state are you from, Robert? British weird accent. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like some bleaches we've got here that smells really foul, and you get it on your hands. It lasts for like 7 or 8 days.
Bleach smells foul no matter what kind it is.
No, this one smells like ammonia. I mean,
oh, yeah,
and it's like,
Ammonia is ammonia. Bleach and ammonia don't mix. You make mustard gas that way.
yep,
yeah, but the problem is, you see, when you open the bottle, it stunk. And then everyone said it smells like swimming pool chlorine. I said, yeah, something's happened to this. I reckon it's been stood on the shelf for a long time.
yep.
Dear. But other than that, I've had a little bit of crazy days.
Yep.
Yep. Welcome to the unsilent viewers as well. You know what I mean? Welcome, you lot, everyone. Smile. You know what I mean? Sorry, Steve, but I get now a little bit of a kick out of it. I think it's quite funny. They sit there.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. So hope you are well, Emily, and everything. Hope you're enjoying your new apartment. Or your house, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see if there's any lag on this tonight. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any lag. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's an 8 to 12 second lag today. That's crazy. Not in the house, but I am wanting. Oh, but it's not. I bet you are. Yeah, I bet you are tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Robert's gone to sleep.
I'm just sitting there thinking about what projects I got to work on tomorrow. Damn, 2 lawnmowers, one a starter, another one the blade engagement mechanism. Yeah, I was supposed to went to that lady's house. They looked at them trees I was supposed to cut down, but she never called. So I'm like, okay, she'll call one day. I'll go out there and mark them, cut them down, and be done with it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
For Saturday morning, this is a bit of a quiet one, really. I thought there'd be the rest of the gang being.
Well,
Spectre, he might show up after midnight. His time, which would be about 1 o'clock in the morning here,
yeah. Nah.
because his wife don't get home until that time.
Yeah, true.
So, Robert, are you originally from Georgia, or are you originally from down in Louisiana?
No, I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know. People ask me, I said, nope. I was born in Florida. I don't know. It's just it's the voice that God wanted me to have. So I
I
could
was
fit
just
in.
curious
Yeah. Nope. I was born in Duval County, Florida.
because Aussie Trucker was asking what state he was from, and I've been talking to him in the chat.
Yeah.
I told him that you're from Georgia, but I
Yeah.
didn't know if he was originally from Louisiana
No.
or
Yeah.
because of the accent. Because he said that you got a pretty wild accent.
It's on the ninth Willie takes.
Yeah, right. Nah. The other day, Specto went live on Instagram. Well, I popped up. And after a while, I recorded a video of me going out there cranking up my chainsaw. Well, I played it back, and all of a sudden it popped up, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that sound like that!" Every time I hear my voice, back in the day, I'm like, "Destroy the recording now! I don't want to hear it again."
My voice sounds the same, Fred. I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio from the 3rd. I did a worldwide radio, and I sound really rough.
Yep. See, the thing is, you sound one way, but is what people hear is like,
Mm.
yeah,
I mean, I have a radio station now from the 3rd, and people have already commented on my voice. You sound quite different. I said, well, what do you mean quite different? Put it this way, you sound different. I said, well, you've got a little bit of a comedy voice. I said, yeah, probably will have. Yeah, you'll find out on the radio. Anybody can
yep.
tune in, anybody can listen. And then my friend said, there's 80,000 people going to be listening to you playing tunes. I said, yep, I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's the way it goes sometimes. I love it. I love the radio. I love doing all that. My website is up and running now, and everything's up and running, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah. As long as you don't have no more technical difficulties.
I've got none whatsoever at the moment. It's all worked, all broadcast fine. I have no issues. The only issue I have at the moment is my Stream Deck. I'm just going to wait for that to be sorted on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then my Stream Deck will do all the sound effects.
Oh, the Effecto ever send you a sample of his
Oh, it's fantastic. I made it squeakier.
Damn.
Yeah,
well.
A little bit too squeaky, but I like it because it's going to be at the end of the show, not at the beginning, and it's going to be.
Yeah, well, as long as you're happy with it, that's the main thing.
Oh yeah, I mean he's a fantastic guy. I mean he does all sorts for everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was actually quite happy with that.
Yeah, I sent him. I pulled up Herbie Hancock's Rocket official video, and I sent him. I shared it with him on Instagram. He's like, "What the?" I'm like, "That was from back in the day." Because Herbie Hancock had that little keyboard, all the sound effects, and he had his little head mic on where you could run that through the keyboard and do sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening from Devon and Cornwall Studios. This is DJ Sparky.
From Devon and Cornwall Studios.
Good evening from Devon and Cornwall Studios. This is DJ Sparky.
We're about to dig in.
Yeah.
From Devon and Cornwall Studio. This is Reach on Air.
Love it. Absolutely love it. This is the one.
Good evening from Devon and Cornwall Studios. This is DJ Sparky.
Man.
Yeah, Effecto sent me.
Yep.
Cheers.
Really good. I love my radio station. It's fantastic. I can't wait to start getting it played.
Yep.
You'll be seeing Steve on the old radio through the internet and through his computer. Be listening to it.
Mm. Man.
Either that or my phone on in my earbuds.
Mm. I'll be playing some really funny stuff, but I can't believe the response I've had. I've over 100 people plus on my website asking requests. I mean, these are genuine people. Like, I can tell the songs they're choosing is like not normal songs. People that want some old stuff. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I've got Mick Mower's song, by the way. I have his song now. It's "Oh, Where Is My Hairbrush."
Where's my hair?
Oh God.
I got Snobby's one as a Danger High Voltage.
Oh yeah. The other
After
day.
cutting that wire live.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that video. He just all of a sudden pop. Like, what the? Like,
Yeah. What else is there? There's all that lot. So yeah, I've got a few other ones and that. So up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have a good time. That's all I'm gonna do.
sure.
Sounds like you're tired.
I've been up since 7:45 my time this morning.
Blimey. Well, last night I literally crashed to sleep. Last night, 9 o'clock UK time. That is the first long time since I ever crashed. And Joe says that you're going to sleep. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I mean, I've had a problem yesterday with my chair. It's a 10-year-old chair and it's absolutely screwed. So I'm on eBay trying to find a cheap chair now, trying to find one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go too cheap, Paul, because the cheaper you go, as the old saying goes, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And if you buy a cheap chair, you're gonna get a cheap chair.
That's it. Yep. But I've already, hopefully, I will be finding one on the old, what's it called? Heavy duty one. Get a nice comfortable one.
With you being a stockier guy, you're gonna want a little bit heavier duty chair.
Oh yeah. We've already established that one. The chairs. I've had, like I said, my chairs lasted me a long time. So I'm hoping to. Now I've got the 4 backers in place. 8 weeks ago, so hopefully that'll start coming through, and then we'll have a good laugh. But I'm trying to find a chair, but they're way too expensive for what they are. People are asking stupid money. I mean, I don't mind stupid money, but there is stupid.
Yeah.
But we'll get there in the end of it.
Hell, now they got office chairs that act like freaking living room recliner chairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rest that kicks out and it leans back, and you can use it as a bed.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday somebody sent me one across, said you need a radio chair, probably a radio presenter's chair. I said, I can't afford the $5,000 for one of them. He said, oh no, you get one of these. A man's boy chair, they called it. Man's boy chair. And I was like, never seen one. It's got a fridge in the side of it. It's got a microphone hold and everything. I said, nah, not my cash.
Nope.
I don't need it that bad.
Yeah. Or you could find a chair that reclines and has heat and massage, but yeah.
I mean, the one they do say I can get is about £170, but I did say wait to the backers because all the backers are putting into the pot, and they've done a thing for us, but even Amazon's getting quite expensive for what they are. I mean, they know everyone's at home, that's why.
Yep. and
Yeah.
the demand's up and the supply is not. So
Yep. So we'll get there in the end of it.
I went to a place called Big Lots one time, and they got this recliner in there. I sat down in that joker. I'm like, oh man, I gotta have you. It was big enough for me to sit in without feeling like a damn full-grown bear sitting in a little small chair. I'm like, yeah. We called another store. The store we went to, they didn't have it. Well, they called another store. They said they will hold it for an hour. Nah, we went to another store and found it was on sale, and we saved a few dollars because the county tax wasn't as expensive. No, but yeah.
Well, the one I want is a green chair. I want a green one. So it looks
Yep.
like I'm sitting on nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim talking about he's gonna do a giveaway. He's gonna give away that one green screen. I'm like, yeah. But he needs at least 10 people to donate $5 for shipping.
But
Yeah.
that's gonna be expensive to ship that.
Mm-hmm. And
But
hopefully, yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I've just he's going to be putting on his site on eBay site a gadget which I'm going to try and bid on, and hopefully one of my other friends in the US is going to work out the shipping. But I've been told shipping's only about $15, and I was like,
Yeah. It's $15, but the thing is, trying to remember, I don't know. Normally it takes a certain amount of time to get something from the UK to here.
Yeah.
But now the pandemic is you might well add a few more days.
So I
well,
said,
that time that mix it, KK, and all that fudge and stuff and whatnot, it took 18 days. This was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
For the package to get from over there to my front door.
Yep.
Mm.
And that is the problem.
Yep. Because it's got to come to there wherever, then it's got to go through customs. It's like, shh.
We was discussing it the other day, this me and somebody else. But the problem is, you see, I've said this. Somebody sent something to somebody here, right? And it was cheapest chip to send, and we were trying to work out how he sent it. Nobody knows how he sent it, and they won't even discuss it. But it was cheap, so cheap for the item. It was a large rucksack or something with stuff in it for him and his family. And I'm like, yeah, how did you get that across here without paying the large lot of money?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And was it? Oh, yeah. UPS worldwide, they know they going to be suffering. Because there's two ways to get it across the pond: by plane or by ship.
So
Ship takes too darn long.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. It's a very weird thing.
Was it? And I'm trying to think. Does what's that damn car over in England they sell over here? Darn it! Darn, I can't even think of the car. It was in that video that picture you showed the other day where that apartment exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm trying to think if the U.S. has a plant over here where they build them over here. Because I said, you got to put all them cars on a cargo ship. Hopefully cross the ocean without any issues. And it's like, yeah. I know a guy's got one of them little Fiat 500s. I'm like, that ain't nothing but a death trap.
Yep. Fiats, Mini Coopers.
Yeah, Mini Cooper. That's it. Yeah.
any of those subcompact cars are
Yep.
death traps.
Oh, yeah. And there was somebody I knew what they called that smart car. I looked at that thing one day. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, just don't fart in a smart car because you'll turn it into a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like back in the day on CB radio, truck drivers be like, yeah, well, here comes a pregnant roller skate. And that wasn't nothing but a damn VW bug.
Yeah, somebody the other day said to me, do you remember the old days CB system? I said, I do, I've got one already. And they're
Yep.
like, are you sure you got the old ones? I said, yeah, a Road 24. Oh,
Yep.
you got that, have you? I said, yep, I have.
Yeah. One day somebody gave me it was a car phone, but it was the kind that you could put in the car
Mhm.
or you could take with you and carry it with you. I'm like, what the fool am I going to do with this thing? I don't need this.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, how technology has changed. Used to be, you had to call somebody, you had to crank the phone up, and speak. You had to stay right there at the phone and talk through that little funnel and stuff like that. Yeah. Then he had old rotary phones, like the old Mickey Mouse rotary phone and stuff like that. Then they come up with a touchpad. I'm like, but most houses today do not have actual landline.
No.
Now some people do, but yeah.
I have a landline because of Joe, because Joe likes to talk to like 80 people a day.
Yeah. Then there was old. Yep.
So it goes sometimes.
And hell, I don't know about over there, but over here, it's hard to find a damn payphone that it still works.
Well, we got payphones here. We've got red ones. The only
Yep.
problem is when you ring them, you either get slime on them or sick on them.
Yeah. Nah. Yep.
I think there's a couple. Well, I know of a couple in Hamilton County that still work.
Yeah.
And I don't know about up here.
And the thing is, once the coin hopper gets full, it's like, go to make a call, it's like, yeah, well, it ain't accepting the quarters. Like, now it's 50, what is it, 50 cents, something like that. Used to be 5 cents and 10 cents. Like,
In the old days, Robert, here in the UK, you basically got a car jack and you jack it from either side, and it used to open the box. That's how
damn.
that's how they used to survive in the old days.
Yep. Yeah.
And it used to be full. I'd be absolutely crammed full with 20p's, 10p's, literally, and everyone's like, "Well, fair enough."
Nah. Yeah. Back in the day, used to be vending, especially drink machines. You used to reach up in there and get you a drink. And I tried that one time. I'm like, shh. I poured a drink out and I'm like, oh, shit. Oops. I done poked a hole in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, vending machines here in the UK is a little bit different. In the old days, in the swimming pool baths where we used to go to, we used to have vending machines, like drink vending machines. And all you do is put your hand in the bottom and literally reach up to the food. There was no guard to stop it.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm on one day at work, I kept putting this quarter in the damn drink machine. It kept spitting it out. I'm like, what the fool going on here? I'll drop it on the floor. I'm like, this don't sound right. Well, I found out it was a pure silver 1964 quarter. I'm like, oh, no wonder it wouldn't take it. Same ridges as a regular quarter.
Well, the guy found absolutely loads of coins here. Can't believe it. In the UK, a guy he's had a load of coins. He handed them in. It was a legit person. and 8 weeks later he got them back. It's worth about £5 million.
Ow.
So UK money, but he owns a field, and the people said that who the community the committee is in charge of the museums and stuff. They said they don't want them because the fact is they've got loads of coins like that already. So the guy's just cashed it into about $5 million, but he's still finding coins today.
Damn.
But the coins are worth a lot of money.
Yep. Yeah. £5 million. Whew.
I mean,
That's about
we was all-
750,000 or 750 or
yeah.
7.5 million US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And apparently, it's in the Mirror today. He's still finding coins on his field. They
Damn.
haven't given a location out, but I tell you something, I would like to go and find one or two of them coins.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, Steve, have you heard from Buford lately?
No.
Okay. That's fine. Because I did try and get hold of him. Just trying to get hold of him and see how he is and everything. Because I've heard nothing from him about 12 weeks now.
Last time I talked to him was back around Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Last time I talked to him. I'm going to go burn me a candlestick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other day on my phone I got a little thing about Roger Daltrey is complaining about something about the people touring in Europe and stuff. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
can't be no worse than what Roger Water does. Roger Water sometimes I think he opens his mouth up too much. But yeah.
Oh dear. Let me just try something. Don't say it's gonna. I'm not gonna say it's working, but we'll find out. Ooh, it's still there. That's fine.
I just typed in your chat right under them happy faces. Yeah, been there, done that a few times. Rangers had that same. No, I bet. Not having the big best friend.
Biggest tech companies in the world has just threatened Australia. So everyone's meeting behind the gym after school, and I've got 3 Tootsie Pops riding on it. No, this is serious. See, last year, an Australian government commission drafted a proposal that would, if passed into law, require tech platforms like Google and Facebook to pay Aussie news sites the privilege of linking to their stories. And it told the country's Senate this morning that if such a law were passed, Google would have no real choice to shut down its search engine in Australia.
Ooh,
Interestingly, Google
nasty.
just reached an agreement with the French government that will see the tech giant pay French publishers to post small snippets of news stories in Google News after failing its many attempts to avoid such a law.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy.
Mm.
Oh, I'm done. I'm finished.
Yep.
Are you going to be in this stream tonight then on Mick Mowers?
Yeah.
That's probably true. You probably don't like what I got to say.
Y'all had any more bad flooding over there?
Just Jacob. Yeah, Jake from State Farm.
Mm.
Haven't seen Jacob in a while. What's up, Jacob? I'm right here. I got big.
Looks like Steve's bringing some more firewood in.
Yep. Yeah. Time Barnes and Els get through with him, he gonna have more firewood than he knows what to do with. But
Well, tell you something. I want a fire like that. I want a fire like that.
yep.
Because I like my fires.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so much easier to warm me up than warming the house up.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but they take all your ashes and throw them out into a compost pile, and
That's it. That's all you do.
Yep. Nah, I knew a couple one time they had a barbecue and they thought the damn ashes were out. Well, next thing you know, they wake up, the little storage building was burning to the ground.
Yeah.
And I went over there one day and I looked and they had a aluminum extension ladder. And I'm like, what's this big piece of aluminum? I looked and flipped it over. It was a ladder and it got so hot it melted straight down. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, okay. Yeah. Now that's one thing about living in apartments. Well, I used to live back in the 80s. Every time I turn the news on, apartment fire here, apartment fire there. I'm like, nope. Yeah.
Now I was talking to somebody else the other day about this little thing. There was an explosion, like I said, shows you the photographs.
Yep.
The other day, and they've realised there was a gas cylinder near the stove.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't take but one little damn spark with enough gas build up and yep. Yeah.
So yeah, the way I've got to look at it is this: there is so many people out there don't know how to handle fire or flames.
Yeah.
I've seen it all the time, and it's like people look at me like I'm crazy, but I've done some crazy stuff and I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Nah. Now, for a while here, they were putting on gas cans, fire and gasoline don't mix.
No.
They showed this one guy, he messed around and damn threw gas on the fire and it came back and bit him. You could still see the scars.
Yeah, but this is my problem, right? And I've said this already. It's his own fault, but also it's because he's never had fire training.
Yep.
Drop, roll, and spin, basically, we call it here.
Yep.
And literally, that's the way we ever do it here.
Yeah.
And literally, no problems. If you have a problem, that's the way we deal with it.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, where I used to work, we took fire extinguisher training. And, you had a pass system. It was pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And you start 8 to 10 feet back because the fire extinguishers we had at work, you did not breathe that stuff in or it would kill you. Yep. Yeah. 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 Now, Sparky, do you stay in you live in a house or you live in a apartment?
We live in a maisonette.
Mm.
Basically, it's a small building with a upstairs and downstairs. Literally, it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah. Because I was finna say, because, you know, you want a fireplace, would you want something like what Steve's got, or would you want a firebox?
Oh, I wouldn't mind one like Steve's got, because I would have put a metal surround inside, and literally use it as like a hot plate.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I had an aunt one time. She had them old school irons that you had to sit on top of the old wood burning stove to heat up. I'm like, Phew.
See how long it takes for that to get going real good.
Yep.
How you doing, Mike Jason?
Yeah. Uh, I forgot who it was in my family. I thought it was on my daddy's side. They had an old coal burning heater in the house.
Oh, yeah. Nice, yeah. Oh, dear.
Mm.
Rockstar, the drinking champions. Unfortunately, not a sponsor.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I had a discussion today when minimum wage goes up, like people that have lawn care business, if they already paying their people $15 an hour, then they're gonna come back and say, well, why don't you pay me $30 an hour? I'm like, yeah.
There's UK minimum wages just going up here, but the carers allowance is not going up, and nothing's going up like that.
Mm.
But the carers allowance should go up now, but they won't put it up. So
Yeah.
and that's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
They don't really care about the UK at the moment. UK cares about two things: is making people the taxes. The richer people pay less taxes, and the poor to pay more taxes. Yeah,
Yeah.
rich pay less.
That's the way all countries are, Paul. Not just UK.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The rich get richer and the poor get poor.
Well, they've just announced here at the moment they're waiting for the final stats to come through. But they reckon at the moment most families now here in the UK can't survive on the basic now, and they have to start putting it up, which is fine, which is not bad. I mean, but they're on about they're going to have to sort it out somehow. So I do feel sorry. There're going to be a lot more people like it.
Yeah. And just like here, gas prices are gonna go up. It's like, what of them?
Well, your gas prices go up, and ours went up the other day. It was 132 for petrol a litre, and now it's nearly 192 a litre. It's only been a week.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's 3.8 liters to a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not from Tractor Supply. These are from I think I got these at Walmart.
Yeah, the fire starters.
Yep.
We use them with an arrow at the end of it, and we fire them.
Yep.
They smell like freaking kerosene.
Yep.
Yeah. And what it? Yeah. Somebody saw talking about the other day. They thought Steve was throwing some of that flame coloring in his fireplace. I'm like, I ain't seen that in a long time.
No, I got some of the color changes stuff for fires.
Yep. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, like I want to see a blue fire. Like, okay, throw the blue in there, and that lasts for so long. It's like, well, that didn't last long. Nah, my sister brought. Yeah.
I think we paid $7 for this, and it came with 12 of them.
Yeah.
And I've got 6 left.
Mm.
Because it takes like 2 to 3 of them to get the fire going real good.
Yeah.
We do that when we go across to my brother-in-law's. I'm the one who starts the fire, you know what I mean? Because of it. Because he cannot get it going all the time.
Yeah.
You also throw cardboard in underneath it.
Oh, yeah, you do. I mean...
Yeah. Well, around here where I'm at, we got what they call lighter pine. And they say if you can get enough of that up, you can make some good money. But you just got to know what to look for.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for an office chair at the moment. That's what I've been looking for. Oh.
Yep.
So what have you been up to then, Robert? Anything nice?
Yeah. Been pretty much housebound. Trying to find stuff to do around here because near, where I used to live, I could walk where I wanted to, but now it's like I'm stuck out in the boonies. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, dear.
yeah,
The other day, someone was on about this. The other day, they're getting bored in the house. I was like, nothing I can do about it.
yep,
It's the way the world is.
yeah. You can go out your backyard or your front yard, but that's as far as you can go. But yeah, mm-mm.
Oh. I can't be bothered this week. Oh, to do anything.
Yep,
Birthday next week. It's my birthday next week on the Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be big 40.
Man.
Yeah, you're so young, pup.
I am definitely not young, and I can tell you that from experience. I'm definitely not young. I feel old at the moment.
Mm.
To help all, I'm older than you are.
Yeah, but don't forget you're 97, aren't you, Steve?
God. Nah.
That's the problem, you see. You got to have a laugh in the world.
Yeah. 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 I'm 57. I'm like, good God Almighty, 57 years old already. I'm like, where the hell the time go?
Yeah, the chair I've had now for nearly 10 years. I've enjoyed the chair, but it's just me now. It's just the way that it goes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Nah. Nah. One day at work, me and the truck driver, we had to go to the surplus and get office furniture. Then we went to another place and had to get a big conference table. I tell you what, that conference table, that thing's probably,
Hmm.
I don't know how, that table is about damn 16 foot long. It's 3 different sections. I tell you what, I'm like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm going to try and get. There's a chair on there for about £100, so I'm going to look at getting that one.
Yeah,
A really comfortable one.
yeah,
Oh. Oh, dear. That has been a long week.
yeah.
You see, now this wood I'm burning, is stuff that I cut down a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info, Jason. I'll have to check it out next time I'm at Tractor Supply. I know 15 minutes from my house is a Rural King. They sell some kind of fire starter, but it don't look like it's too good of a product. So I'm always going to Tractor Supply because they sell the weed killer that I use.
Yeah.
But I believe these are supposed to last 15 or 18 minutes, something like that.
Mm.
Burns up to 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one we use is Firestarter Plus. When we go to my brother-in-law's, and that is soaked in like a paraffin stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's soaked into whatever.
Yeah, we squash it between 2 bits of wood.
God damn, that fucking bark of spiders went running across the floor. Did you just hear it?
Uh.
Yeah, for dinner tonight, I made hamburgers and tater tots.
Man.
We had fish and chips last night, so
Now, tomorrow night's dinner is going to be a real nice one. And I might do a cooking with Steve video or live stream on Streamlabs
Yeah.
while I make dinner. Because I'm making
Yeah.
a ham, a spiral sliced ham, mac and cheese, which is pre-made. It's just you just gotta heat it up, and
Yeah.
veggies.
yeah. Oh wait,
Or I
no,
might wait. Or I might wait till next week and do that too. Cooking with Steve then, because we'll have suspicious visitors.
yeah, me knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Come on over, catch the next flight, Paul. You're more than welcome.
Oh, fantastic.
You and Joe both.
I'll tell you something. I was talking to my airplane people yesterday, trying to book things, and the lady said you can't book anything until 2021. I said, why? She says because you 21's already here, you dickhead. You know what I mean? He says, yeah, but you've not had the job, you've not had nothing, you can't do nothing. I said, well, you tell the government to hurry up then.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're exhausted today.
I think that's gonna be going. If anybody's been in my stream the last couple weeks, they all know who's coming. But
Yeah.
Jason, that would probably last me about a month and a half if I used. Yeah, I burn a lot of fires.
Yep.
Well, they've just built a house here with a fire in it. They put steel line around it, but they put a steel box at the bottom, and they put a vacuum, like a vacuum thing at the bottom with a grid, and it can either blow or suck. So basically, when they have a fire, they can draw it or they can use it to clean it. And he tried it for the first time. Put it this way: there is no ashes ever in the actual thing. It's emulsified. And I said, where does it go? It goes into a basic bag. It goes into a bag system, and then you just either dump the bag or you spread it onto the fields. And the guy,
That's what I'm doing with these ashes here. Is I'm gonna I got a makeshift compost bin in the corner of the backyard here, and that's where I'm gonna be dumping all these ashes into that bin, along with all the leaves and crap that I'm gonna be cleaning up from around here.
mm,
It's all
so
going into that, and hopefully by about mid-spring, it'll be almost completely gone or
Yeah.
turned into dirt. Won't be leaves no more.
so I said, well, the system's good, but the square box is about, I would say, about 4 inches by about, say, a good 2 meters, and this tray fits in the bottom, and the vacuum's underneath it. And I said, well, don't the ashes burn the actual pipe? Oh, they've actually made it out of metal, everything out of metal, steel, whatever you want to call it. And the way they've done it is very expensive. So I said, rough idea system, and it's about 3,000 UK money, about $4,000 basically, just for the fire system. And I said, why is there is.
Go ahead, Paul. I'm sorry.
No, go on. Yeah. What do we have? Woodstones? We run it almost every day. Yeah, and people don't realise that. And actually, it saves them money because where the pipe goes out, the wall, they put a metal sheets going upstairs, so it warms upstairs as well. And it's really good.
But Jason, when I get done cutting everything down in my backyard, I'll probably have 2 to 3 cords of freaking wood.
Damn.
Damn barking
Yeah.
wood spiders, man. I'm telling you, they're running rampant through this damn basement tonight.
Nah. I know a guy he had a wood burning stove in his basement. Well, it was a two flue system. The one exhaust was inside, the other it fed over to his furnace. Exhaust the duct work in his house, so he didn't have to burn as much natural gas. He could turn the thermostat down and have fire going in the firebox. Plus, he had a fireplace.
Yeah, new fireplaces that's put in now's got what's called a double wall flue.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
got the flue that your smoke stuff goes up through, and they're out. They got an air gap around it,
yep,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a pipe that comes off the air gap that goes to a forced air furnace that will circulate the heat that draws the heat from the piping
yeah,
and warms your house with it.
Yeah, their house. They've just bought the house that the couple have about 3 years ago, and they've took nearly 2.5 years to redo it all, which is fine. But I was talking to them about it, and they just said, "Well, it's took a long, long time." But they like it because of it's easier. But the downstairs has been open plan. The swimming pool's nice, and I said to them, "Yeah, you've got now this fire thing done. What are you going to use it for besides cooking? Besides what heating the house up in the swimming pool area?" They said, "Oh yeah, we're going to be cooking on it." And I was like, "You're crazy, absolutely nuts."
yeah, yeah,
Well, back when I was a little kid, that's all my grandma had to cook with was 3 pot belly uh,
yeah,
wood burning stoves.
yep,
She had one in the
yeah,
kitchen. Well, she also had a
yep,
regular stove, but she had the cast iron pot belly stoves. She had one in the kitchen, one in the master bedroom, and
yep,
then one in the living room and one in the dining room.
yep.
They all chimneyed into one and then went out.
It's just like that TV show Gunsmoke. They always had the coffee pot on the wood burning pot belly stove, but that back then, I'm trying to think if they had autumn. They probably used I don't know what it is, ground coffee or whatever. You know,
I'll tell you what, for heat, back then, all my grandma had was oil or the wood burning furnace.
yep,
And she would, on time, she would use the oil was to get the house warmed up in the morning until she could get fires in the 4 pot belly stoves.
yep,
Once she got the 4 pot bellies going, shit,
What's
just
that?
yeah.
walk around in that house in shorts
What's that
and
dog?
tank.
Is that dog, Steve? Is that your dog,
What?
Steve?
No, it's one of the cats.
Oh, blimey, they're loud.
That's
Yep.
that's Jinx, wherever the hell he's hiding at. But yeah, that's his loud mouth.
Because that's what my cat's up.
Yeah.
He's a Siamese mix.
Mm.
And that's what Siameses are known for, is that high pitched cry like that.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, wow.
But yeah, tomorrow I'll be working out in the yard here.
Yep.
Getting sort of, there's just so much overgrowth of shit. The driveway actually goes back damn near to where that fence line is back in the back of the yard.
Yeah.
And there's so much overgrowth and dirt and crud everywhere. I just need to get back there and dig it all out, and need to see if this pulley I got in my toolbox will work on the Jeep, so that way I can get the belt put back on it and get it mobile again on its own.
Yeah.
And then I got a massive pile of leaves sitting in the middle of my driveway from the side spot from where I was cutting stuff down and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What is this guy on YouTube? They call him Dr. DS. He took a brush blade, 3-point brush blade, drilled holes in it, and then took wire brushes, cut the handles off, and he made a little thing to put on his weed eater to clean his sidewalks and stuff off. I'm like, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Nah, one day we was cutting this white oak. I think it was white oak. Yeah, it was white oak down one day. And the center of this tree was darker than the rest of it. I started splitting that stuff and it went around the circle, the middle of it. Well, the guy was cutting the tree. Well, lo and behold, saw got stuck. So we had to go back to the house, get wedges, drive in there to damn make the tree falling over so he get his darn saw out. I'm like, nah. Yeah, I like getting out there and splitting firewood by hand. I don't mind using the gas power wood splitter, but ain't nothing like standing there and just try to aim just right and hit it. Watch that wood split. Yeah. All right. Check that again. Yeah. Yeah.
That's me sorted. Coffee.
Mm.
got your
Coffee and a
coffee
tea.
on?
Yeah, I've just put the coffee on. Oh, been one of them weeks, really. So it's needed.
Yeah, I think I'll have me a couple cups in the morning. Whenever I get my ass out of bed.
Yeah, but don't forget you use the forklift truck to get out of bed.
What was that, Paul?
Nothing.
Yeah. I hear, see, no, nothing.
I say
You want me
nothing. No.
to put you on mute for 3 minutes?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just joking with you. All right, don't go smoke again.
Mm-hmm.
Someone holler if the house blows up.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. I'm just gonna put this on thing. Oh dear. Let's wind somebody else up. Where are we? I'm gonna wind somebody else up. Can I do that on here? Should be able to. I'll be 2 seconds.
Oh, I'm back. Oh. It's slow in here tonight.
Yeah.
I should expect us to tell them how to look. I'm live.
Darn it. Now. Well, I'm fixing to swap over to my tablet because my phone is not wanting to take a charge without, got it plugged up but still. So I'll be right back with y'all.
All right. Where'd Paul run off to?
Yeah. The only thing is, my phone don't last as long, but this darn new tablet, it lasts long. I don't get it.
Don't know, buddy.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who they got the battery, whatever. But I gotta get back to Walmart then and get all that stuff I had in my cart. Go back and buy it again. I had three 48-ounce things of Briggs & Stratton oil, 6 spark plugs, a damn set of hyper tough files, and a refill jug of the super clean. And I get a call. Oh, where you at? I'm still over here in automotive. Oh, we already out here in the vehicles. Well, I was going to check out at automotive. I said, forget it. I just pushed the car off somewhere and they just had to put stuff back. I got to keep this oil change in these darn lawnmowers. But damn thing is, I got to figure out which ones I'm going to keep.
Check your basement when you get a chance, Steve.
Check my who?
Basement.
Yep. Might be Fecto. Nope. It's Andrew. Nope.
Is that roundabout?
Oh my God, we just got crashed.
Got raided.
Steve, you've been rated.
What's going on,
This
man?
Yeah, just chilling like a villain. Sore as shit from ripping out carpet all day yesterday.
Ooh, fun stuff.
Yep.
Yesterday and today we turned this.
Oh my
God.
Damn.
That's what Robert looked like this morning.
There we go.
Right on. That's a rip out.
Ooh.
No, but right
Damn.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that mold?
So you're gonna treat that up?
Dang.
Damn.
Oh man,
Ooh,
there's a product you can buy
It's either
called
mold or
Microban.
burned.
You spray that
Yeah,
down
black
there,
mold.
it'll help kill it.
Yep.
But that was in our apartment.
Damn.
So what I would do with that, dude, I would get a product called Microban, and I would spray it, and I get a shop vac with a HEPA filter in it with a brush, and just
I'm
vacuum.
not going to
and
worry
brush
about it.
that
One
shit.
thing I want to do is mix me up some chlorine pool shock 1-to-1 and spray it with that.
Yep.
Good luck finding shock this time of year.
I've got a gallon sitting at the old place, Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah. See, places like Walmart and all them already starting to put out the spring stuff. It's like today I was in Walmart. I was looking for hose repair kits. I kept walking around. I'm like, oh, I found them. I'm like, these people design these stores every year. They rearrange stuff. They keep you in there. Like,
You need to stop going to Walmart for that kind of shit and just go to a hardware store and be a
Robert,
man.
next time, go to like Ace or Home Depot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, did you find the spring okay? Did you find spring okay? Because I prefer summer.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually looking
And
forward to spring.
And yet we still got to get through during Valentine's Day. I'm like, these stores, I'll tell you what.
My Valentine's show's on the 9 o'clock on the Sunday night. I'm doing a 1 hour of mad love songs.
Actually, Sparky, the local large grocery store near here, they've had Valentine's Day stuff out for at least 2 weeks now.
So who are you buying one for then? Who are you going to buy one for?
No, they've had it since like January 2nd.
Yeah, but I'm asking who you're going to buy one for. Is it going to be for Blow Up Doll 1 or 2? Oh my God, we got Robert, you know what I mean, like chili pepper.
Robert, where were you?
Hey, Paul, he's going to buy Valentine's for his sweetheart that's right above him.
Hey, Jesus Christ, boy.
Lord Jesus.
Robert, did you see the temperatures for Tuesday?
In fact, so be careful what you ask for.
It could be 70 on Tuesday,
Steve,
Robert.
Have we seen a projection of the weather for the weekend? Is it still calling for rain? I'm hoping that changes. I don't want no rain. That'd be shitty.
Yeah, but tell Robert to stop opening his legs then.
But I also told Becco, which I'm going to tell you now, if it rains, it rains. We're going to get wet.
Yep.
So how hard is it climbing in the rain?
No different than it being dry. It's a little more slippery.
The percentage went down on Saturday from 60 to 40%.
Okay.
And Sunday it went from 50 to 60%.
Damn.
So that can switch. This is a high. Wait 20 minutes. Shit changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming to cut. We're going to cut some wood, damn it. We're going to do something.
No,
yeah.
Trust me, I'm not afraid to work in the rain. We do lawn care for a living. If you're afraid to work in the rain, you're in the wrong damn business.
Now, you know, the last time it rained, I was out and it started pouring down, and the other guy just took off on the other mower. Now, I'm just doing what I got to do. What I got to do, get it done. And when the sun came back out, it was man, it felt good.
Oh yeah.
So you just kept going?
I kept going.
Yep.
Sometimes it sucks in summer because you'll get that rain blast and you go, oh man, everything cooled off and everything feels great. Then here comes the humidity. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I kept going. While his ass, he was on the other part over there. Here he comes just a running. Well, it's raining. He's going on there and park. Do whatever he come by.
Cut it.
I
Yep.
kept going.
Doesn't he realize his
So when
mower
you go to
can
the
go
barber-
faster than he can run?
And they cut your hair without
Let's
wetting it. Does it cut
he
very
was
well?
on the mower.
Mhm.
My mower will outrun that mower. I'll be cutting. I can pass his ass, and
Yep.
I
Nah.
had to slow down to where he can catch up with me.
But either mower can go faster than you or him can run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, Steve? You wanna do
My
some-
mower moves a whole lot faster than that one does.
Yeah.
So when we show up on Friday, you want to do some cutting immediately? Just bust a saw
We
out.
can. We can start taking down the smaller stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I gotta get up early in the morning.
When we get the boom
Good
on
night, Matt.
Saturday.
Nice, man.
Take it easy.
Sparky, what are you doing?
Sparky, I think you need to point that
Lower
sign
down.
right back at you, bro.
Point at this one.
Point it that
Hey.
way. Point it that way.
No. Point it down.
Over in the corner. Point it that way, Sparky.
Hey,
Hello,
watch your
Benjamin.
mouth.
As I was trying to say,
Oh God. Oh.
So the last thing I heard was getting a boom on Saturday.
All right, good night,
yeah,
y'all.
we'll get the boom on
Night.
Saturday, so we have
Night,
until
Matt.
Monday morning.
Night.
Right on. And it was
Yeah,
a
on
3-day rental, or
Well, it'll be a 24-hour rental, but they're closed on Sunday.
there you
Yeah.
go, 3-day.
So we'll have for the weekend. Well, and we'll have the boom and a log splitter for the whole weekend.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yes, or two.
Damn.
Awesome. I like those.
And but I would like to get as much of the smaller trees downed
Yeah.
before, you know what I'm saying, get as much of the shit out of the way as we can from that big tree.
Yep.
So that way we don't have to worry about a branch catching on another branch and going
Oh, for
away we
sure.
don't want to go.
Oh yeah, clear the path first. Makes sense. Cool. Oh, trust me, man.
I'll be out.
We'll get out there and we'll get it done, dude. We'll get that shit done.
Yeah.
As long as there is fuel in our tanks, we will be cutting.
But I'll be outside tomorrow doing some prep work myself too. I'm gonna see if the chain that's on my Craftsman is the same size as my Husqvarna. If it is, I was gonna pop the chain off the Craftsman and put on the Husqvarna.
Well, I think Becto's going to bring the sharpener down, so we can throw an edge on that in 5-10 minutes.
That
What's up,
Craftsman
Ranger?
Yeah.
That thing will cut like brand new, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Becto sharpened my chain and went out and cut with it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Ranger, what are you talking about?
It needs to have the carb tuned. I'm hoping Fecto can tune that carb on that Craftsman.
He's pretty good with it, man. He's pretty
Because
good with
that
tuning.
Craftsman is a beast when it runs correctly.
What are you talking about, Ranger?
I had a
32
32cc Craftsman that ran like a champ for years, and finally it locked up on me, and I got rid of it. But I restored the Poulon 33, and man, I'm telling you, that thing's a beast.
So one of these damn things in here, and I'll be right back.
There will be plenty of saws to use, trust me.
Oh yeah.
I think he's bringing his favorite old saw as well.
Of course. It needs some work, though.
Well, what old saw doesn't need work? Right?
Yeah. You know, talking about cutting in the rain and stuff. I was cutting a yard. It was thundering and lightning, and people looking at me like,
We're talking about cutting trees down in the rain.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Like I said, it'll cut better. The wood chips will just clear out quicker.
Yeah. it's better that y'all have a lift than try to climb wet trees because God Almighty, boy.
Well, that's cool. Like shit, he said he's getting a splitter. Fuck. Look at
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
So who's driving the lift?
Steve's
Hopefully,
going.
if it's got bucket controls, then it'll be all good.
Yeah.
I mean, most shit
Yeah.
has bucket controls nowadays. So
I didn't know if it was the older kind where you have to back it in with the trailer hitch on
I
the
mean,
truck.
to tell you
or
the
if it's
truth, if
the-
I was up in the bucket, being raised up that high in the trees to do my work, I would want bucket controls.
Yep.
I don't
If
want
it
to trust
helps,
somebody
I-
else on the ground, no matter how good they are, to move me around. I mean,
Yeah.
because there's got to be some kind of communication, hey, left, right, up, down, whatever. I mean,
Because I've
Yeah.
seen you on the roof trimming branches, and you didn't seem too phased.
you got your hand signal system, but you got to pay attention. There's nothing
Yeah.
better than being able to communicate.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen you
Now,
and Fecto on the roof, and seen you with the pole saw just cutting branches.
Yeah.
yeah. Now, August Honeyke, they had the little helmet mics. So, guys up in the tree cutting, you can tell the guy on the crane,
Yeah,
Pivot
but
right,
if you
pivot
wanna-
left.
Robert, if we put you on a crane, we use you as a pinata.
mhm,
Could Sparky
yeah.
run a crane? Could Sparky run a crane?
I've run a crane. I've run a cherry picker. I've run a bucket system because of my electrical business when we used to do it. So, yeah.
Yep.
As long as you wear a harness and you wear the proper safety boots,
Yep.
do not ever go in a
No.
bucket without a
You
safety
see that?
harness.
Yeah, this is a beast when
Nice.
it runs correctly.
What is it? Show it again, Steve. Blow it up and show it to me. I need to see it.
Let me wipe it off real quick. I had this one out over a year. You take it apart and actually clean it real good. But
Oh, you're just cleaning off its experience.
Oh, it's
a
been
little bit of
sitting.
dirt.
It's been sitting for a bit.
Is that the one you need to get tweaked?
Yeah, the carb adjusted on it.
Gotcha. Well, hell yeah, dude. That thing will definitely take it down, man. Look at that bar. Hell yeah, you get a nice old, that's a full chain house for sure. Roll house.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's going to be hungry. That thing's going to pull for sure when it gets running. So I'm bringing my 170, the Poulon 33cc, and I'm bringing the extra bars and extra chains just in case. A bunch of lube oil and gloves
I'll
and some
probably
manpower.
don't clean this anymore.
I bet between Steve and Fecto, they can get that saw running.
Just count me out of it there, Andrew.
No, I mean between the three of you, Fecto and Steve can make it run.
Sounds like really going with
I just rebuilt it while I got it running. Well, of course, Becto helped, but I had to buy parts and got it running after the fact. But yeah, he definitely helped diagnose what was wrong with it, which was the carb. So
No, there's this guy on YouTube called House Garage. He gets stuff that most people just take to the scrapyard. And I'm like,
minus points. Just playing.
The thing is, I'm good with 4-cycle equipment. I suck with 2-cycle.
I tell you what,
When it comes
man.
to maintenance.
I had that bad carb on that Poulon, and the damn thing would start, right? So you get it to start, and you get it to run. As soon as you let off the trigger, it would die. So I'm like,
That's what this was.
I'm like, come over and check this out, man. So he's tweaking it, and he got it so close, but it still wasn't right. It just wouldn't run. And he's like, man, you need a new carb, or at least a regasket, rebuild, rejet, clean it, whatever. I'm like, fuck that. I'll just buy a new carb with new gaskets and all that. So I got one from eBay, and put that fucker on, and I'm like, hey, dude, I sent him a video. I'm like, the saw's running, like it's responsive. Hit the trigger. I'm like, I just put new gaskets on it, new carb, everything, just plug and play. Done. I'm like, saw's working, good to go. And then he's like, well, just start tweaking it. I'm like, oh, it's working. I don't want to tweak it. He's like, tweak it. So I tweaked it. Man, damn thing runs great.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. There's guys out there, they will take them and get them ported and stuff and put funny.
I don't need all that. This is
Yeah.
a 2001 saw, dude. This saw was made in 2001 and it's running to this day, like weather. So I'm not.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say I'm surprised it still runs good with it being a pooling and being 20 years old.
Well, the person I got it from, they let it sit too long in their garage and they left fuel in it and it just rotted everything out. So it killed the card, killed the fuel lines, killed everything. So I changed the gas, I changed the fuel lines, put a new primer bulb, left this carb. And that's where my problem was. I'm like, it would run, but you couldn't keep it running. Like, so you let it go, but just shut off. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. Kept fucking with it. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm done. Buy a new carb. And because I even took the carb apart, cleaned it and all that, but the gaskets wouldn't seat properly and it was sucking too much, so it wouldn't run. So I bought a new setup with new gaskets and all that and put it all together and thing fired at first pull. I'm like, whoa, here we go.
Yeah, I might try to get that thing to fire up, but I need to clean it real good. I mean,
and I ain't gonna lie, dude. The carb rebuild kit that came with everything, and it came with a new primer bulb, new gas lines, everything. I didn't even need all that shit because I already did it, but it came with it. I just put the new carb and the two gaskets from the front and back load, and yes, put the front gasket on. You need it, and made it work great. And I paid like $12 for it, and the shipping was free. Got it off of eBay.
There's only so much you can do with
it's a standard. It's a Walboro carb. Seriously, it's 45, 55, whatever. I mean, it's the Walboro.
Yep. That's what I've got on that McCullough 2310 Titan straight shaft weed eater.
Did you say McCulloch?
Yep.
Elves, is that the same company that made Fecto's chainsaw?
Yep.
1010.
Jeez. I didn't realize they also made weeders.
Yep. They made weed eaters, they made chainsaw, blowers.
Lawnmowers?
Not blowers.
Yeah.
Handheld.
McCulloch made the Eager Beaver chainsaw, didn't they?
Yep.
Yep.
I had the McCullough Timber Bear chainsaw. Bought it at Lowe's back in 90-something. I paid $254.10 for that saw.
Is it still running?
Unfortunately, when I moved to where I moved, they said, "Oh, you don't need no chainsaw." I'm like, "Fine, give me some money for it." Then the guy took the straight bar off and put a bow on it. Then one day he just hauled it off to the damn scrapyard. I'm like, if the thing was still running, that damn.
Yeah, you ain't gonna take my saw from me. Fuck you. You ain't gonna know about my saw. I'll still have it. You ain't gonna know about it.
Yeah, I had a Poland 361, but this was back when they ran 16-to-1 fuel ratio. It will run fine as long as you kept it.
That's rich.
Yeah, but it ran fine as long as you kept your hand on the throttle. You let your hand off the throttle, it die off. I'm like,
it's like Fecto with this McCulloch 1010, man. He'll run 101 through it with that AMSOIL. Fuck it, and it runs great. I've seen him. I've been on job site with him. He cut a tree down with it, running on a 32-to-1 design saw.
Oh,
there he is. Am I right, Fecto? You're running the 101 AMSOIL through the McCulloch.
Fecto, show yourself.
Yes, no? Am I right? Am I wrong?
Yep.
Spectre, come on up.
Yep.
Greetings, fellow Fecto.
So I know that saw is what, the 32-to-1 ratio, but you're running AMSoil through it?
Yep. Oh, I looked them up.
50-to-1.
Yeah. Yeah. I looked up AMSoil and they Napa sells it, but
Screw Napa, dude. My shop is trying to turn to a Napa service center, and I hate Napa, dude. Napa parts are shit. I will not back Napa. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
and it's hard to find what was it? Oh yeah, CarQuest. You can't hardly find them anymore.
Yep.
You got
See,
AutoZone.
Anyway,
Yep. You got AutoZone, you got Advanced, and you got
Wow.
O'Reilly's. It's like,
Do you see that, Elms?
yep.
About the fuel filter?
Everything but the bar and chain original.
You know what that means, Fecto? You got a damn good chainsaw.
Oh, it's a beast, dude. It's heavy, yes, but I watched
Yeah.
them cut some stuff down with it. That thing plows, man.
yeah.
But I
that
wonder
will-
how many chainsaws of its size from that era are not heavy.
All of them are heavy,
Yeah.
dude. They're man saws, dude.
Yeah.
It's all steel construction, bar. Oh,
a cast iron engine.
better cut that shit, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
That's damn right, Victo. They don't make them like they used to.
You
Nah.
better eat your wings if you're messing with an old king saw.
Yep. I seen chainsaws at the place where I used to do my lawnmower repairs. Hell, they had handlebars. One of them was a bow saw. You had to pick them up. I'm like, that joker, good God Almighty. I've been trying to find me a chainsaw with a bow on it, but shit, like that darn, they becoming rare as hell.
So how you doing, Fecto?
Yeah.
I hear you're ready for the big trip.
Yeah, with the forestry industry today, they just drive a machine up, wrap some things around it, cut it, lay it down, boom. They just psh, 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 psh. But they want this lumber yard here. I mean, good God Almighty, boy.
So I guess that means he's still up, huh?
So with Becto's 500i that he has with the chain he's got rolling with it, with that big ass bar, I was off busy cutting a bunch of shit that fell down in the woods when him and Little J were chopping the big wood. Dude, they cut.
Sorry, my internet dropped out, so I had to go to my.
It was what, a 4 foot something piece of fucking slab of trunk. Yeah. Beast, man.
Wow.
Yep.
Go back and watch the video. Watch Specto's video on it. That's where that footage is. Mine has got the other kind of footage on it, but yeah, check that shit out. It's cool shit.
Yeah. Nah, there's an oak tree right there at the corner of Hill Street, Inlet Drive, near where I used to work. I tell you what, that joke, the base on it, the trunk, good God Almighty. That thing got to be over 5 foot across, or something between 4 and 5 foot across at the base. Yeah.
500i is 7 horsepower there, Robert.
Yeah.
Fuel injected, I think.
That's a lot of horsepower.
Oh, come on, they make cars for 7.
For a chainsaw?
They make more horsepower.
Fuel injected, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, what that Dave Small Engines? He got a fuel injected steel cutoff, so it was all tore apart and whatever. He rebuilt it and stuff like that, but he got on video chat with Donnie Boy. They figured out what was going on. He had to redo the wiring and stuff. Thing fired right up. I'm like, mm-mm.
So somebody misconnected the wires, huh?
Well, they were a little bit loose.
Probably cheap.
Loose wires. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
This is one
That's
that I
what
did you
I'll
look
do.
at.
You see
That's
that,
what you call
Fecto?
a shit mechanic from a good mechanic. Because if you don't put your fucking wire looms back and your trees back and all that to keep the wires secured, you're just asking for rub and problems later on. Yeah, you ain't bringing back comebacks to make money. You're bringing back shit. So fuck off. I hate those people.
Yeah, that chainsaw
Put that shit
Steve
back.
got.
You know what sucks because it's there and it's laid out. It's a lot of work, meticulous, but put it back because it's designed there for a reason.
Yeah, that chainsaw Steve just had hell. That's like 1970 something model. That's an old chainsaw. Nah, brother-in-law gave me a chainsaw. It was a John Deere chainsaw, but it was made by Quartz, which is Echo.
So Quartz and John Deere partnered up.
I'm asking the question again. So the Eager Beaver version, is that a McCullough? Because my dad used to have this fucking big old steel chainsaw that was big old fat and wide, and it never ran good for him, so he was always fucking with it. So I imagine it was a McCullough. He said, it's the Eager Beaver. You know, he had a steel bar.
Yeah, no, that was McCullough.
Man.
Yep, that was McCullough.
He got rid of it, but man, I wish I still had it. We'll get that.
I had a Jackson Spare one, Jackson Spare chainsaw, till I blew the engine up.
Yeah.
You shot it?
No, I was using it.
Hey,
And
y'all can buy $1,000 54-inch bar chainsaw if you want to rip off.
yeah,
I'm sorry, I went there.
there's nothing left of it after I finished with it.
Well, Fecto has a McCulloch 1010 1977.
Yep.
That's a 43-year-old chainsaw. Trust me, I know because I was born in 77.
I was saw my dad had. It was called the Eager Beaver, and it was yellow and black, and it was all steel bar.
Yellow.
I can remember that.
Yeah.
Called the Eager Beaver. I remember it. Eager Beaver.
Yep.
But isn't yellow and black also the colors of McCulloch?
Yep. McCullough's always been yellow and black. My timber bear was
It reminded
yellow
me
and
of
black.
the chainsaw from Doom, because when you put that chainsaw up, there it is.
Because I don't think many brands use yellow and black. Right?
Well, nope. Now there was some Poland stuff, but but McCullough is a hard to find equipment now. I'm fitting to show you this weed eater, Andrew.
How old is it?
You see it?
No.
I think I see a mower.
No.
That's a weed eater.
Yep.
You
As
need
the
to put
McCullough,
lights on, you reckon, unless you haven't got a light bulb in there.
I'll move the camera.
The
Oh,
light's
now I
on,
see it. Now I see it. Now I see it.
the light's
Yep.
on, but nobody's home.
That's old.
how about that?
They might be on a trip and left the lights on so no rubbers kick in.
No, I bought that. I bought that weed eater brand new back in 1994.
94.
Yep.
So
24
my experience with lower end weed eaters like Craftsman, Poulon, this and that, I use the shit out of them, and they break the shit out on me. Then I bought steel, never had a problem. I'm not a product pusher. That's just my experience.
The best low end basically your store model. You know, like Lowe's, you have Husqvarna.
Yeah.
Home Depot, you
Like
got
that.
Echo and whatnot. The best low-end weed eater that I've ever bought was my Husqvarna's, and I still got one of them out there that I use on a regular basis.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good one to Ficto.
See, I started with the
1983.
FSMDR, and that thing has been reliable, and it's still running to this day. And then I got the 111 RX, and man, I love it, dude.
Yep.
I'll never turn back, dude. I'm sorry. I just love it, dude. Man, the power and just versatility. I just love it. It's great. I can't knock it. I do have a downfall with it though. It's it slings some shit. So you got to watch what you're doing.
No.
Just make sure it doesn't sling up.
'Cause I broke a window, and thank God it was my window when I was cutting my grass with it. But yeah, it broke my first window. Damn it.
At least it was your window and not a customer's window.
It cost me $100 and something bucks to get the fucking window replaced because they came out as a mobile. And
Could you
replaced.
imagine if it was an expensive window?
It was a tinted window, yes. So
It could have you could have spent like $400 on it.
well, you gotta thank God that it wasn't on the customer's property and it wasn't an insurance claim. So
Yeah.
I fixed it myself out of my own pocket. Like, oh, my bad. Yeah, I just got the weed eater and I was learning it, and that day I trimmed the different direction like I shouldn't have, and that I was used to, and of course it threw some rocks in the wrong direction, and bam, I came out and I looked at the window. I'm like, the window is shattered. I'm like, man, I cut grass like 2 hours ago. Nothing could have done that except for me, and yeah, it was me. I did it.
You were thinking maybe I can do it better if I do it the opposite direction.
Well, see, most people tell you, depending on which way the head is turning, you're supposed
Well, that
to
was my
walk.
fault for going the wrong direction. So
Yeah,
100% fault.
because you got clockwise and counterclockwise rotation. They say some people say go with the rotation. Some people say go against the rotation. When you
Yeah,
That was good.
there you go. McCulloch Eager Beaver, 1983. Displacement 2.0 cubic inches, 32.8. Yeah, that's the saw, man. That's what my dad had.
Yep. They said back in the day, McCulloch chainsaws were the top dog. They had the good foot, two cycle was not known for its foot pounds of torque, its 4-stroke. But, one day I was in Home Depot and I seen a 4-stroke weed eater. I'm like, what the? I picked that thing up. I'm like,
I used to have a 4-stroke. I thought the concept was cool, man. You had a crankcase. You just kept the oil full in it and you just put straight gas in it. I mean, it was a cool concept, but when you get your 2-cycle, you got that power band and that head just spins. The 4-cycle, it didn't have the speed. It had torque, yes, I'll give it. It had torque, but it did not have speed. And that was it was a deal breaker.
Nah, when I moved here, the guy's aunt let him borrow her Troy-built 4-cycle weed eater. Yeah, I got there, kept playing with it. I finally got it running, but with them, if you turn them the wrong way, all of a sudden you had a fog machine because the damn oil was getting in the gas and getting up in the carburetor. Like, what the? Like, nope, that's just not a damn idea. That's the idea that shouldn't have never.
I used it for a season back in the day, and it went up to par.
And then what is it? Steele's got that one is a 2-cycle engine, but it had the intake and exhaust valve like a 4-stroke, and every so often you had to go out there and reset the valves. I'm like, nope, I ain't got time for that mess.
Yeah, my a weed eater and my blower both got the intake and exhaust valves.
Yep. Yeah.
Mommy's cycle life. I'll leave about 30 seconds.
But
I'll link to my phone.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's back up.
but you know, oh yeah, was it? It's a company called Woods. They make some kind of equipment, and there was a guy on YouTube. He had a Woods ZTR mower, but the mower pan was out front, but it had the caster wheels in the back, and I'm like, So I Googled it. The nearest Woods dealership to me is Madison, Georgia. I'm like, yep. There's so many lawnmowers out there today. It's like, good God Almighty.
There's so many lawnmowers that'll make your head spin.
Yep. But, you know, you gotta match the lawnmower. You gotta have a lawnmower for this yard. You gotta have a lawnmower for that yard. It's like, why can't somebody just make one lawnmower?
You've got to remember, you've got to use a bush cutter.
One ring to rule them all.
There's Honda, Craftsman, Toro,
Yeah.
Husqvarna,
Everything
Yeah.
but
John Deere.
Yep.
That's just a few.
Now,
Hell, Troy bought weed eaters. Weed eater brands got weed eaters. I mean,
yep.
all types.
And I Googled the story of Weed Eater. The guy that invented the first Weed Eater, and he sold it to somebody, but 1972 when they came out with them. Because it used to be you had to get out with them little hand shears and go cutting all the grass around you, whatever. But now with a Weed Eater, you just. But.
You had the hand shears, or you had the
Yeah.
the pole with that little star wheel.
Yeah. But oh yeah. Damn, was it? You go to Walmart today, the gasoline power lawnmowers, they got the Hyper Tough, then they got one called Black Max. I'm like, what the
Save your money, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I bought my Husqvarna all-wheel drive mower at Lowe's. Paid about $534 for that joker, but it's got a 190cc Honda on it. Auto
Mine don't have the Honda motor. Mine's got the Briggs motor with that plastic cardboard.
Fuckers out there who down Briggs, kiss my ass, because my Briggs have lasted me for years.
Yep.
Years.
Yeah.
Briggs.
But you know,
it's not the Briggs don't last. It's the newer Briggs motors that got the damn plastic.
I got buddies who tell me, "Oh man, Briggs motors are sloppy." I'm like, okay, when you're rebuilding them, I guess yeah, they're sloppy. But guess what? They fire and they run. Who cares?
Oh, some of the old ones, those things are tanks.
Yep. It's like I got 3 lawnmowers, all 42-inch cut. All 3 of them have opposed twin Briggs and Stratton engines on them.
Because I had a walk behind leaf vac that lasted like 15 years.
Yeah.
With that same engine. Elm was talking about.
33 walk behind that I got right now has a 2006 motor on it. Do the math, and it still fires up strong first, second pull.
Yep.
Hey, Facto, this is your one.
The only reason I got rid of it is because it seized. The engine seized, you know. And the bag was going, so.
Yeah. But a lawnmower engine is only as good as the materials used to build it and the proper maintenance procedures. If you don't do maintenance on it, well, what do you expect?
100%, Robert.
Actually, no. The lawnmower engine's only as good as the person who owns its maintenance routine.
Yep.
You can have the crappiest manufactured motor out there. As long as you do the proper routine maintenance when you're supposed to do it, it'll last you forever.
It's going to run. Yeah.
But
Elms can attest to this one. The old Dodge Aries K cars.
Yeah. I still see some on the road to this day, man. We had one in the shop the other day. I'm like, look at this. It needed motor mounts, yes, but it was still driving and
Yep.
If
No.
you didn't take care of the car, it didn't last you past
Okay.
50,000 miles.
Yep.
Oh, what
Yeah.
about the Chevelle? What about the Chevelle, Elms?
oh, dude, I took that 66 Chevelle out on the road today, dude, and got on it. It was awesome. Stick
Oh,
shift.
what was it? There was a car that Chevrolet made back in the 60s. Had the rear engine in it. I knew a
Corvairs.
lady. Yep. But they said they had a bad oil leak. The seal or something.
All of them
I
leak.
knew a lady. Yeah.
The Corvairs were
Car
known for
doesn't-
catching fire.
Sorry. Oh, much more don't leak oil. Well, it don't leak now. It's gonna leak one day. Sorry.
And what
We
is
all-
the night? Yeah.
That's why us
And I
mechanics make money, because we fix your fucking shit.
Well, there's
And then
potential for any car to leak oil.
But then there was a 1974 Pinto. If you got rear-ended in one of them, yep, and it sparked, and that gas tank was leaking. Up.
No, yep.
Yeah, I had a cousin one time. He had a Pinto, and he had salute, damn it, painted. He had it done in the stars and stripes, but he had salute, damn it, wrote on it. But
That's one reason why emissions wasn't incorporated. It wasn't just for the environment, it was for its venting all the time. That way it's not so volatile.
yep. But
You're emitting the gases out into the atmosphere with the emission system, even though when you're running it, it recirculates and reburns it. Yeah, it's more efficient. But the vent valve still opens and vents to the atmosphere. And these fuckers are trying to tell you a story saying, oh, these emissions are working. You got a vent valve in the back, and it ran to your vent on the fucking fuel filter neck, and it's venting to the atmosphere. Come on now. Did you not catch this as just backwards? It's contradicting what they're trying to do in the first place, and now us mechanics got to troubleshoot this shit.
Even Sparky knows what Elms is talking about.
but
we're going to vent it out into the atmosphere, but we're doing emissions. Wait a minute. Does that not sound proper to you? Come on out. You're venting it into the atmosphere, but we're worried about emissions.
Yep.
One thing about this UK emissions is crazy. It's like you can get an old 19 ... car with high emissions, right? And you can put all this liquid stuff and everything like that. It passes fine. But 7 months later, you can go back and it'll be super, super, super extremely high. And they keep putting liquid in it. No one actually takes things out of the car and cleans the car just properly. Nobody does that. Nobody strips engines down like they used to and cleans the in and out manifolds.
Dude,
and rest of it. You know what I mean?
shops nowadays are remove and replace. They're not remove, tear down, rebuild, replace.
Yeah.
They're put something new in and run with it.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly it.
What's up,
Yep.
Jose?
Jose, hello, morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are.
Jose, are you
You're
getting
the motor.
ready to put on your shorts
You get an old timer
come Tuesday?
Yep.
It's like me having a Volkswagen Beetle. I took the engine out, I literally stripped it down, cleaned it all. The emissions was fine because due to the fact is I cleaned it. And that's once a year we clean the head and we cleaned everything. The carb, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are overtaking everything, and most of us around here don't know how to work on them. And everybody's like, oh, I hate them, this and that. Well, you got to get familiar with them and learn how they work, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
just like these car dealerships.
But I will say they build everything upside down. They want to put triple square bolts and everything and put the bolts up underneath, and clips are stupid, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
They're on the market and they're out there, so you got to learn how to work on them. You got to deal with it.
It's just like say you had a mechanic started at a Chevrolet dealership back in 1980. 41 years later, it's like, I got to go back to,
Yeah.
you got
Cannot
to
take that
go.
guy and throw him into an environment today and expect him to thrive, because he's going to be like, fuck this shit.
Yep.
Everything's computer and electronic controlled nowadays.
Yeah.
Real time we're getting phased out, and it sucks.
I'll tell you something. This is one for Elms. This is a 10 mil and a 13 mil spanner in the old days, and a hammer, and that's all you ever needed to get a car started.
Yep.
No.
And that's what I used to do. I mean, I'm not a mechanical engineer. I'm no way a mechanic, but I know the basics. I did learn 2.5 years.
Fuel, spark, air, and compression. You got a motor.
Yep.
One of them is
important.
You're done. You have all the conjunction for else your car. So
it's not going to do anything if you don't have fuel.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think fuel is the most important.
No. Compression is most important if you ask me, because if you ain't got the compression to fire the fuel, you ain't getting shit. Compression is number one, my brother.
Yep.
I mean, it's like last week, somebody had a car break down outside our house, and this lady's about 70, right? I said to her, what's wrong with it? It's just stalled going up the hill. Have you put fuel in it? I don't do the fuel. My husband does the fuel.
So Andrew, look at it this way. If you've got a lawnmower where the piston rings are shot and the engine has lost compression, that piston going up and down, and it's not doing anything because air and everything is losing around it. You'll never build pressure enough to spark that fuel and push it back down and keep doing it because it's shot. No compression. You can dump fuel, air, all you want in that all day long, and you're just going to make flame because it's not going to do what it needs to do. It's just going to fizz out because there's air all around it escaping. That's where piston rings, compression, bearings, all that, it all has to be one to make it work.
Now, one day I was firing a lawnmower off. It was a old push mower. Damn spark plug went flying out. I'm like, what the?
That sucks.
I reached down in the hole. The damn threads were gone.
Either coil it and repair it, but that's only one time fix. So
yeah. Well, luckily I had a spare lawnmower, so I pulled the head off it, and I put the head on. But they tell you on lawnmowers do not reuse the same head gasket.
Well, anytime you mess with the head, any kind of gasket, I don't care if you tear it apart, replace it.
Yep. So I used to take lawnmower engines apart, and I would always go to my repair manual, and I would find the head gasket design or whatever. Now I take the new head gasket, put it on a piece of cardboard, and I would follow the bolt pattern.
And, okay. You're talking about head gaskets and all this. Follow your torque spec.
Yep.
Sequence, torque.
Yep.
There's 3 4-stage torque sequences. You better follow it. I'm telling you, it's there for a reason. Do it.
But I would find the particular head, and I would find bolt 1 to bolt 2. I would write that on a piece of cardboard, and I would do it. I would draw funny little scribblings so I knew. But well, one day somebody worked on a Tecumseh lawnmower engine I had on a snapper. They brought it back to work. They brought it back to work. Out there, and I'm pulling. I'm like, what the hell? And I look, somebody had not tightened up the damn head bolts. I'm like, son of a bitch. Shh.
Yeah.
After
that, honestly.
Yeah. I've only had trouble with 2 Tecumseh engines in my life. One was on a tiller and the other was on a push ride mower. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
So check this out, Steve. I was at the shop today, and they had a new tech, and he makes $28 fucking an hour, and I'm making, my 19, 20, whatever. And this guy's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm the lead tech. I got hired in to train all you guys, this and that, blah blah." And he's pulling a motor on a fucking Avalanche, dude. 5.3, the easiest fucking motor ever. Is like, "Man, I can't get the training to separate. Can you come help me?" I'm like, no, you get paid $20 fucking an hour, dude. You can do this shit by yourself.
Damn.
Cocksucker, get the fuck out of here. I don't like him, dude. He's a bitch, dude. I don't like him, dude. Oh, ask for help all day long. And I'm like, and you're a dealership boy? Oh, man, I can do more than you can. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get those guys in there that think they know everything, and just because you got a little piece of paper, you know.
Yeah. And that's exactly what he is, Steve. Exactly. Oh, man, I sold myself high because he knows how to pitch himself. Yeah, your performance don't match your pitch still, bro. Sorry. I've been at this job for almost 2.5 years now, and I've produced every car that came in that shop I've fixed. I might not know what the fuck I was doing on it, but I have my resources, and I was able to look up in books and see diagrams and how do you do this? Research. I researched it, and I went in and got it done. And here he is. Asking me to help me remove this transmission from this 5.3 in this truck. I'm like, are you serious, bro? You're a GM dealer. You should know how to fucking do this.
Yep.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, was it?
We can't get raises around here because you get paid too much. You don't know shit.
You know what it? And you go in some of these automotive car stores. What do they have? They have the Haynes Automotive Book Repair Book.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah, from 1953 to 1984, covers one book.
That was one of the best manuals ever for vehicles, but they don't make that shit no more for the newer shit.
Yeah, the Haynes manuals here in the UK has gone digital, and you pay £600 and you can get every car from 19 whatever ... right? And the new cars here, and all you have to do is basically they send the software out through email, you download it, and you put your car details in, and every single as a new update or anything, it's free of charge.
Yeah.
So I noticed over there. Are you familiar with the what is this scanner I have, man?
OBS, the OB scanners, yeah.
Man, I forgot the name of it, but everything is different, dude. We're used to the Snap-on scanners and American wording here. This scanner came from the UK that my boss got, and he's like, "Oh man, it does great on European cars, like BMW, Jaguars, all that." You know, everything is a fault code.
Yeah.
When you read it in this one, instead of a DTC trouble code, like US says, I'm like, man, I have to retrain myself because he's like, use my new scanner. I'm like, oh, dude. But it works great because it gets into the gateway. We can go legacy. We can go all different these new cars, and they're all.
Yeah, there's two types of scanner in the UK.
It's totally different, man.
Yeah, there's two types of scanner. You've got one that's a DIY household one, and you've got the actual professional one. The professional one I like. I have a professional one upstairs where I use it all the time when the family needs some help. But it's got Bluetooth on it. It's got everything on. But you need a dealer's code to go into some of the menus. And luckily, this machine doesn't need it now.
Yep. I'm trying to think what the name of the brand is on this thing. It's
come on back up, Jose. Sorry,
I can't think of it right now, but yeah, this thing's intricate, dude. And everything's a fault code, and you get legacy mod control into like BMWs, Jaguars, man, like all types of crazy European stuff. And I'm just like, wow, I'm not used to this. It's like Greek to me.
Yeah, I understand it.
It's an Opus. Oh, it's from Opus, a company named Opus, OPUS. It's an eSpire. Opus from eSpire is what it is that we're using. It's a crazy scanner, dude. It's a wired in D4. Like there's no wireless module or anything. It's just straight plug in. And there's a support ticket to where there's a company from there, man. Man, it's crazy, dude. Like everything is just like if I read my standard Snap-on or any other Autel or any other kind of scanner we get, you get your standard United States Post. Man, this stuff is like, it's so foreign to me. It's not even funny. Everything's a fault for some reason. I'm like, oh, I get what a fault is, but I'm like, give me
No,
some
Andrew,
pictures.
I knew you was dropping. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's an Opus. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that brand.
Yeah, we heard the name.
What's everybody's plans for tomorrow?
Phone down,
Yeah.
phone down.
I'm working the 40. I'm doing a transmission in a 300, Chrysler 300. It's been fun. It's actually an easy job. I've been milking it though, because they're like, oh, we're going to charge 12 hours. I'm like,
No. Yeah, it's like back in the day, VW bugs, hell, few bolts, pop the engine out, boom, pop another one in.
few bolts,
Now-
okay, few bolts, but nowadays you got a wire clip harness, pull this back, bypass hose, coolant, radiator.
Hello.
Is the man characters in the house?
Yeah.
Welcome.
You know, but you know, back in the day, all VWs were air cooled. Now everything's liquid cooled. I'm like, but what? Oh yeah, the VW thing. You know.
So I bought a new tool the other day. I bought a vacuum down set that it has adapters and everything. You hook to a coolant system and you pull a vacuum on it and it sucks all the air out. And once all the air hits a certain mercury value, you release it and you have a big old tank of coolant right next to you and it sucks all the coolant into the system. And there are no air bubbles. 100%. This fucking system is packed to the brim with fucking coolant. It's great. I wish I would have bought it earlier. It cost me way too much though. It was like a $300 something purchase, but shh. Makes my job way easier because I hate bleeding down coolant systems, man. Them fuckers can be a bit sometimes, especially Chrysler.
Yeah, let me tell you what. That fucking truck of mine, it's a bitch to get the air out of it.
Yep. Some Chevys have a secret bleeder up on the radiator. Some of them don't. Chryslers have bleeders portion throughout the motor, and it's like, oh, come on. But yeah, this thing, dude, you hook it up, dude, and you just pull a vacuum on it. And if your coolant system's good, everything's sealed, all your hoses are good, your water pump, everything's tight, it'll pull a vacuum on the system, and there's, you're in your mercury value. And once you release it, it just sucks the coolant right in. And once it takes as much as it can, you cap it off, pull it off, and seal the lid, and you're done.
Yep.
Ship it. You're done. Make your money. And it takes like 10 minutes. Instead of running it, getting it hot, letting the fucking thermostat open and all this shit, it forces it through, man. It's great.
Yeah. How was it?
Yeah, I let my truck run. I did that thermostat, housing and thermostat for, I don't know, like a half an hour or so. The thermostat opened and it dropped a little bit, and I put a little bit more in there, and still didn't get as much as came out.
Yeah,
so I just filled the reservoir tank all the way up. I filled that reservoir tank super full and hit the highway with it. Just drove it.
Oh yeah, let it open and circulate. That air will rise to the top. But I mean, that's a time thing. But the thing that sucks with my system is if there's a leak in your system anywhere, it won't pull the vacuum and it won't fill it because you're leaking air. So you got to make sure you're tip top and on shape and everything's perfect. But if it is, oh man, I watched this thing and I'm like, that's cool as shit, dude. It pulled a gallon and a half of coolant. And when it stopped, I'm like, open the cap. I'm like, damn, this thing's full. Started the car up, let it run, good to go. No air bubbles, nothing. I'm like, man, this thing's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube. His channel name is South Main Auto.
Yeah.
He's got that same setup.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we just got one for the shop the other day, and I'm like, I'm using that. The other guys are, oh, I ain't fucking with that, and I'm like, no, watch it and work, dude. This thing's worth it.
Nope.
You don't need no more funnels and secret bleeding screws and finding shit. Yeah, fuck all that. Just pull the vacuum on the system and suck it in. You're good.
Oh yeah. Oh, that other guy on YouTube called Watch West Work. He's working on now. What was it? F800 dump truck. This guy was finding issues. It's like he fixed them, but I'm like, but you want your money makers, be a diesel mechanic. Good God Almighty, damn.
Diesel mechanics need bigger wrenches and bigger pay.
Yep. It's just like that. What is it? It's somewhere in Pennsylvania that Norfolk Southern sends it locomotives to get repaired. I'm like, good God Almighty. That was a damn 4,400 horsepower locomotive pulling. All I got to tear the engine down, be rebuilt is like the damn pistons and them things. Good Almighty.
We just got 3 good God Almighties in about 45 seconds.
Good.
Your little sound thing over there.
Now you sure enough want a good mechanic, aircraft mechanic. Had to pull a damn engine out of a damn 737 or something.
Yeah, that's what Senior was in the Air Force. 29 years, jet engine mechanic, Vietnam era. So they're pulling bullets and stuff out of engines and all that crap in the dark.
Yep. Now I had a lady I used to cut grass for. Her son, he works for Delta. And wherever that plane was at and it needed the engine pulled, that's where he went. Like, okay, I'm pulling a jet engine.
Working in the field and working in a military environment, in the military environment, you kind of do what you got to do. You got to perform. So,
yep.
I think Robert's 100-1 on the carrots.
Oh yeah.
Got some good eyesight.
That's what it's called Roberto for.
Look, he's got a carrot ornament hanging on the ceiling.
You need a paper towel, Robert? Or do you need the whole tarp?
I like.
Nah, I got on the roof, painted the roof, metal roof with this special sealant. And I lay in bed one night. I'm like, where in the hell's this water coming from? I'm like, oh, shit. So I just damn took duct tape and put over the holes. So.
Well, I've just been talking to a good friend of mine. He had a shed. He no longer has a shed anymore.
Oh. Sound like it burned up.
No, it's only just been put up about 3 weeks ago, and he hasn't fastened it down to the floor. So somebody's come along basically and dismantled it while he was on holiday. While he's busy on holiday somewhere at work. So his wife and everyone's just come back and said, "Where's the shed gone?" There's nothing in the shed. There was nothing in it. It was just a shed. So somebody's just taken it. And then we reckon it's a practical. I've just told him it's got to be a practical joke. You know what I mean? It's got to be. So he's got to ask one of his friends. He's asked me, "Do I know anything about it?" I said, "Not me. I know nothing."
Damn.
Well, yeah. Where the hell did you get that T-shirt from? I would like to know. Yeah.
I thought of Rumple when I seen that.
I saw one yesterday with if you don't know how to use a chainsaw, this is what you look like cutting off. Well, the carrot man likes that kind of thing being cut in half.
Yeah.
Nope. I finally see it.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jet. I gotta wake up tomorrow and move a bunch of stuff to my new shop. So I gotta get some energy built up.
Enjoy your pizza.
Yep.
Yeah, doing that.
Pizza. Oh my God. Have a good one, man.
Oh, fuck you and that pizza shit. I'm so into my pizza.
Yeah.
I'm getting a refund, man. They took my money, dude. I ordered online Domino's, and these fuckers never delivered my pizza, and they never ever answered the phone. I'm done. I'm calling corporate, dude. Corporate. Yeah. No. I want my money back.
Damn. Yeah,
I even talked to the manager one time. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're in a 45-minute delay." Listen, I'm like, "Okay, 45 minutes, whatever." Yeah. Never.
We're pushing 4 hours. We're pushing 4.5 hours here.
Yeah. So I got a $35-something order out there for some pizzas that never showed up, which is some bullshit.
That's
but I've got the documentation to, the order. So
see, here's the funny thing with Domino's corporate policy. From the time that order is placed until it gets to your door, they have 30 minutes, or that pizza's free.
Yeah,
that's a corporate policy.
Not no more.
I don't want
no more.
Nope.
Did they get rid of that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to work for Domino's. Last winter, I think it was something like that. As a delivery driver, they stopped that shit back in the late '90s.
So what I'm thinking happened is the place is open, but nobody showed up to deliver pizza, so they were shorthanded like massive.
Man.
So they were taking orders, and they got so overwhelmed. The manager was dumb shit. It was like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna have to shut doors." So they just started ignoring everything, and I got shit out of luck, and I got screwed. That is my take on the whole situation.
You're probably right.
Nobody showed up to work, so they couldn't deliver the fucking shit. So they're like, "Oh,
yeah."
Oh, what it? And one of the pizza delivery places said you need to have change. They do not, if you got a $50 bill and you order $30,
if I pay for it online and include a $3 fucking tip, you better be it."
No more tips. That's it.
Yeah, that's
the tip
right.
going
I'm
to
done.
the freaking
I
manager.
want Domino's, dude. Fuck Domino's. This is the third time I've had problems with them, and I'm done.
Yep.
Emily ordered Domino's a couple nights back, and everything we got tasted like fucking cardboard.
Oh, dude, man. Yeah, I had a pizza come one time. I was like, "Dude, did you like double fire this in the fucking oven or something? Because the bottom is toast." Dude, it was like toasty, crispy, and what the fuck?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, because, some of these real fancy pizza restaurants, they got them damn wood-fired pizza ovens. I'm like,
Not
okay.
to mention the spit and whatever else got included.
Damn, don't even talk about that shit.
Well,
you talk about the udders and heifers, you fine.
You call in and order
at least this
long motherfucking time and piss that guy off.
Oh, Jesus.
Goddamn pizza at 6:15 on a cigarette and break.
At least those fluids are coming from the same species as you, Robert. What's the problem? That's funny.
Damn. Yeah, damn.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jet out of here. I got to get up early and start moving some shit. My shop is in full force, so.
Heck yeah. All right, man. We'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys.
Take care,
All right, man.
Later.
Take it easy. Got up on the mouse there. All right, bye.
Nah. I don't know what the hell was going on earlier yesterday, but damn, y'all was burning up Jim's friends with chat. I'm like, damn, every time I'm like, shit, I had to cut my damn phone on vibrate.
Well, I sent you some videos, didn't I? What do you reckon to your new look then?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, damn jackass. Mm-mm-mm. Now, but I said, and
One picture. That's
MLC.
What's up, Vicky, or how you pronounce it? What you up there, Arizona? I think he froze.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna send y'all a picture later today of what America looks like. We got a flag up here, and that thing is done split. I'm like, yep, that's what's gonna happen to America. We're gonna split.
I just read. I just read that he said that there's no stopping this virus. There's nothing we can do to stop the virus. No, took him that long to figure it out.
Yeah, he's trying to mandate mask wear for every American for the next 100 days and shit.
That's only on federal property, Steve. So far, it's only federal.
Yep.
No, he means everywhere. If you're outside of your house, you need to have a mask on.
The last time I checked, your house wasn't federal property, neither is mine.
Yeah, well.
Let's see. If the masks don't work, why the hell are you wearing them?
Do you know why you've got to wear a mask, Rumpel? Because you're that ugly, the cows don't like producing milk.
Oh, I think that one was directed at me. Thank you very much.
No, but the next case, I can't be no uglier than Robert. Damn.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, out there, ugly effer.
So, Factor, what have you been up to then? Anything nice?
Children.
Well, no, we've got them on the panel. Sorry.
Yeah, you got me on the panel for like another 10 minutes, and that's it. I've only been granted 30 minutes of free time today. I got 30 minutes of courtyard time, then I got to do it all over again. So, so yeah, that's it. So,
So did you like that Christmas saw I showed you?
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool looking. That thing looks bad to the bone, man. We got to get it running.
Oh, it is. It's got a what did I say, a 30 or 35 cc motor on it?
Yeah.
It's heavy. I'm gonna see if I can't get it running tomorrow.
Yeah, it might have to tweak with the carb on it. You said it'll fire, but it just won't stay running, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna drain the gas out of it. That's in there. Put some fresh gas in it.
Yeah, put a squirt of fresh gas in there, and if you want to, Steve, bust them limiter caps off that carb. Just tear them right off there.
Bust what off?
The limiter caps. Bust the limiter caps on the carb screws.
Yeah,
bust
the high and low.
Bust it off with the low screw, not the high screw.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Well, you could take it on. You could take it off the high screw too. I mean, yeah, just bust them off of all of them, because you got to tune a saw in the wood. It's hard to do it out of the wood.
Depend on, I don't know. You'd have to show it again.
That saw needs to be 4-stroking pretty solidly at max RPM. It needs to be 4-stroking, and then as soon as it hits the wood, it needs to smooth out big time, and then you fine tune it from there.
Let's see how we get to this carb here. Maybe somehow or another you can get this son of a hoo-ha off of here. God dang it. Stupid shit. Come on. That'd be nice if I could see the fucking carb.
Yeah, we get that saw running. That'll be 9 freaking saws that are going to be on the job. That's a lot of power saws.
Kill switch is a spark plug.
I know Robert was watching me go through doing an equipment check the other day on Instagram.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to look at this saw effect because I have no clue on how to even get to the screws.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes they're a pain.
Because this is what I'm looking at right there. That's your carburetor.
Okay. Yeah,
And
so
then
you got to
you
get to the jets are going to be
the
on the
actual
side.
carb is below there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you said that McCullough you had, yeah, that McCullough you had Pecto didn't have that, yeah, manual oiling system.
Yeah, it's an automatic oiler. If you're running a shorter bar on it, it'll keep up with the automatic oiler. But on a longer bar, I got the 28-inch bar on that, so I hit that plunger a few times as a manual override.
Yeah.
You gotta prime that manual override. So you gotta push that thing in 50, 60 times to get it primed, and then you're good to go for the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not a pain. What is that supposed to mean? What are you talking about, Andrew?
So.
Man, if I did that in a house, a wife would have my balls.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh.
Then your partner got cut down to 10 minutes instead of 30.
Oh, man.
No, wasn't it? No, that was sad. That's up there. My lawnmower shop guys helping him out at the shop. He had a Bobcat GTR. Well, apparently the guy was running ethanol gas in it. Well, lo and behold, he's getting gas in oil. Well, he finally got that thing fired up, and you talk about smoke.
Oh, yeah. It's like sea foam in an engine.
Yep. And he finally had it in the shop. We had to open the door up, turn on every fan we could. Then he took it outside. It took a while for it to burn off, but I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you see the same thing, Psycho, right?
Oh, I see it.
Cosmic
Cosmic Cam.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know what Cosmic Cam is.
You getting ready,
What's up,
Steve?
man? Can you?
We heard you a little bit. Damn. More internet issues.
Not Cosmic Cam. Wrong one. Like, goddamn, okay, for real. We both are like the same way right now. They've done nothing wrong yet.
Is someone watching my Instagram video?
Not me.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Good. Right near the end, I came out, and I'm like, oh, shit, what the hell? Damn. No, I got to get out there. Today.
Hey,
Since
Paul, check your Instagram, buddy.
I've already done it.
Already done.
Damn.
I've already sorted that out. They're ready. They're fired. They are ready to be fired.
Don't you dare, Paul. Not this time. At least spread it out a little bit. Damn.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. You know what I mean?
He's mad with that freaking. Yeah. lot
So,
better.
not Cosmic Cam and Nat whatever. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Darn it.
I think we all expect like to see your phone. Just remove it. Look,
Do what now?
I expect like to see your hand. Look, I'm doing the same thing.
Oh.
But remove it. We can't see Sparky, but we already know.
Who's just gone out the Who's just gone on the stream? It'll be yeah. You've got non-command Cam, and you've got Nataha 5710. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. That's how I pronounce it. I'm sorry, I'm UK.
I think they
So,
both left.
I don't know if he was in here when me and
Yeah.
and Els was talking earlier, Facto, but tomorrow I want to take the chain off of that Craftsman and put on the Husqvarna
Right.
and see if I can't cut down some of that smaller stuff.
Yeah, as
Or
long
get
as
a-
the bars are the same size, you shouldn't have a problem swapping chains.
Or get a good jump on it anyway. I'm gonna work outside all day tomorrow here.
Yeah. You'd be
And,
surprised how fast we work, Steve. We're pretty efficient.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, I got to do shit around. I mean, there's so much shit I need to do personally. You know, get leaves raked up. That's out there. There's so much overgrowth that's onto the driveway. That's got the driveway shortened by about 3 feet.
Oh, you're talking on the edge. Oh, you're talking the perimeters then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking about cutting the big shit. I'm just talking about cutting down the brush and shit. And we'll build me a little temporary fire pit out there with some of the bricks I got outside and
There you go.
burn that brush.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you have an opportunity to get a fire pit going, that might be a good way to dispose of some of that brush, because there's going to be a lot of it. There's going to be a ton of brush. That's what I was telling Elms. I said, we're going to have to get 3 separate piles going. One for the trees, one for firewood, and one for brush. Because we're not...
Well, I'm going to have the trailer parked in the yard, and the brush will just cut it up in small chunks and just start in the trailer and have to figure out a place to go dump it.
Okay. Yeah, well, you fit a lot on your trailer. So that'll work out good.
Yeah, everything we cut down, if I wanted to, I can throw on that trailer and take it.
Cool. Easy peasy.
It's just the weight would be more than what the trailer can handle.
I mean, if it's just brush, you should be just fine, because we're not
brush. Yeah, I'm talking about the logs, but we're going to have the lift and a log splitter at our disposal. So as we cut down the tree and we process it into 16-inch sections, and then we'll have somebody else running the splitter, splitting it.
Yep. Yeah. I said, if I wasn't so darn far away, I'd bring my damn DR limb chipper up there.
Yeah,
that's why I was out with the chipper.
The chipper would be real
some of
nice.
that stuff that's really not worth fooling with. I'd run through the chipper and
Yep.
and figure out a place to stick it, build a pile, and then come spring, once I get my flower gardens made, lay it out, and then dye it black with the spray dye that you can buy from Home Depot and Lowe's and shit.
There you go.
Let me see if I got a picture of that darn thing on my phone. Nah. This chipper I got is a DR Ranger. It was made back in 2006 or 2007. Paid $500 for it, but brand new back then, that thing's probably $2,000.
Chippers ain't cheap.
Nope.
Nope.
Good,
No, but
good
but it's
ones
good to
are
have.
cheap.
Yep. Because the one I
There.
got can handle up to 3-inch limbs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a basic chipper. But hey, I tell you what, half the stuff that I deal with 90% of the time, I could throw in that. And anything I did, and I could buck up into firewood. So.
But yeah, all the wood, the actual log stuff, I'm going to split and whatnot, keep what I want to keep, and then I'm going to talk to my one client, see if he wants the rest of it.
Everything off that big tree that's alive, I would keep that if I were you. That's going to be the
Hey.
best wood. That's going to be the best wood there.
Yeah. This is that chipper, Steve.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. Like I said, that thing don't play. I throw it in there. I stand to the side, throw it in, let it do its thing. Now,
That's right.
plus I have a
Throw
little.
Put a 5-pound bag of carrots in there, and you got beef stew.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, you damn. You'll let your keyboard playing helpful.
Slice of ham, and you got brunch. You know.
No.
Nah,
damn, that's what you dinner tomorrow night.
Damn.
Choking off.
Nah. Oh yeah. Okay, Sparky. I see that little shit. That was stupid. Damn, jag-ass hell. Yeah, English heifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Nah.
You better watch out, Robert, or Sparky's going to send you a mason jar full of liquefied blood sausage for you.
Oh shit! Oh
isn't
hell
that
no!
Isn't that like a delicacy over there, Sparky?
It's
blood sausage?
It's called black pudding.
Or black pudding? Yeah, blood pudding, black pudding. Yeah.
Yeah, God.
You dipped them carrots in there.
Yeah, right.
He couldn't find it. He couldn't dip his carrot anywhere, could he? Because he's always getting electrocuted. Look.
God.
You're wrong hole that time.
That was some nasty helpers.
What I think you like carrots up the rear end.
And then when Steve plugged you in, Robert, he says hello.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I know it's in here somewhere.
Well, I've just had a funny message from somebody. I see you are in the old. I would use the word. I can't use the word in here, but put it this way: be an FFG room, and you're not welcome. And I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. Delete.
Who was that from?
LLT R Lawns. I've just tried deleting them because
I'm thinking about that too. BFFNG.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, well, I don't give a crap about what people think.
I don't care myself personally. I go where I want. I know what it is because we've got a slight little world we're in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not bothered. I have a laugh and joke. Look, I will show my face, and I'm not bothered.
Oh yeah, and here's the picture of my other chipper.
You can't get it in there, can you?
What?
All I'm going to say on that subject is Roberto, come to the garrison, come to the garrisons.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all some nasty heifers.
Oh, nasty heifers. Man, you're a nasty heifer. Look at that heifer over there. Boy, that heifer.
It's a good morning from me. It's good morning from everybody. Oh yeah.
Hey, Specto. Now this is what you needed on that 15-minute weeding
What's-
job. That's a
Oh yeah, one of those trimmer mowers. Yeah, with that
Yep.
175,000th line. Yeah, them things are cool. I almost bought one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just realised two chats answer. I mean, two things. They could on about that. Answer. Yes, I am. Yes. I just realised. Can they see me in this one? I wonder. It's not yours. It's the other one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rumpelskin, what you been doing besides getting legless?
Oh shit.
Did you find the lady you was looking for, by the way?
Fuck no.
I know you always keep them in the top drawer, don't you? You always have to blow them up every night.
Can't get that lucky. You are not going to get that lucky.
Damn. Oh yeah. And this was what I wanted from the lawnmower shop. Lady wanted $2,400 for that son of a bitch. I'm like, shit. The DR Field and Brush mower with a 17 horse Cowie on it. I'm like, whatever.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, my little baby's really tired across there. Anyway, Robert Heifer, how are you doing anyway?
I'm doing bloody well, you effer.
Yeah, you are a heifer. You look like one anyway.
Yeah, whatever, you jog-ass.
Perfecto. Remember that whole Beetlejuice thing I told you about? It's a proven fact now, the way, Mr. Heifer down there liked him so much. This is the feeling. It's a proven fact.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Rumple. Here's your sign.
He's gonna be on the next thing. He's gonna be dead with everybody else. Just looking at everybody. You got a bunch of heifers in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're fitting the theme extra well.
Yeah.
This is what happens when they die. This is what happens when we die.
And this is what happened when he dies.
Damn. I'll stick a carrot in your ass and go fuck yourself.
Last time I checked.
Damn. What shall I ever do with these people? I will never know.
Did you just tell them to put a carrot in their ass and go fuck yourself?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Why would they want to take your job away?
We're taking away from your beef stew there, Robert.
Oh my.
Your heifer delight.
Grab some more wood.
Damn. Yo, I think he might well keep all that firewood. Don't sell none of it. Goddamn, the way he's going through that shit, like, goddamn.
Yeah, but the next moment he's going to put you on it next and burn you, heifer.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you sitting in your fireplace, you Beetlejuice wannabe.
Say it 3 times. See, imagine what might happen to your cock.
Beetlejuice.
That's up your ass. How your carrots are.
It's Beetle breakfast.
Eat a drink.
Nah.
Beetle breakfast.
Yeah.
Eat an orange.
Nah. But no, and no, I don't know where you found it.
Can you release your 30 minutes to like 40?
Yep. He's pushing his limit.
Can you try?
Which limit am I pushing? Let me know which
Nah.
limit. I like playing limit.
Nah.
Hey, do you know how many parents you can have stuck up in his rear end?
No. Fecto's pushing his limit.
I know.
Why?
I'm actually about to jump off of here because I am. I've ascended past 12 minutes.
Oh,
So
I know. Yeah,
I'll probably get 12 lashes for it. So.
Well, you enjoy
you
the
might.
walking, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
Uh-huh. Say it. He gonna get 12.
Man,
He gonna get 12 lashes. He's gonna like, oh, spank me, baby, spank me. I've been a bad boy.
yeah, until she pulls a bag of carrots out. There'll be 10 of them, and the leaves will be sticking out of the last one.
You get worse than I do.
No thanks.
Anyway, Fector, go and enjoy yourself with the missus, okay?
Oh, I
Yep.
shall. Tomorrow's a new day.
Go and make some babies, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
Jesus.
enough of them.
Yeah, I know that's right. Because it don't come
Well, let's
cheap
put
to
it-
bring in. Yeah.
You could probably
I gotta
teach
watch it.
Andrew a few tricks.
I gotta watch my tongue on here. We're still alive. Never mind. I'll save them jokes for later.
You could probably teach
Yeah.
Andrew a few tricks.
Man, poor Andrew. Man. He needs a lot of infield experience.
Well, get him a cheerleader, you know what I mean?
Well, Fector could send one of his blow-up dolls down there.
Blow up doll. Shit.
Damn. You know you got one hidden in the closet somewhere.
Man, Randy or Robert, every time you need a blow up doll, you find that balloon dude at the freaking circus and he makes you all these different animals and tigers and giraffes and heifers. You take them suckers home. You take them suckers home and you practice your delicacy so they don't go. Got to make sure everything's shaved so you don't.
Oh my God. Mrs. Fecto, your son is misbehaving. He needs 12 lashes and plus 12 carrots stuck up his ass.
Well, that's it.
She was asking me last night, who's that guy? Is that the guy from Wrong Turn 2? And I'm like, well, he's got another firmware update before he gets to that level. So.
Oh, dear.
Damn.
He got one too many udders stuck in between his eyes for right now. So.
No, kiss my ass.
I'll have a good one. Whatever you do.
Damn.
Oh Lord, it's funny.
Yeah, when he is in the basement and he is on his little vape, he got something else in there besides damn vape juice. That's just all there is to it.
Oh.
Yep. See, look at him.
That's right.
Damn. God
Well, you
damn.
always getting blown off by the keyboard, didn't you reckon?
Do what now?
You're always getting blown off by the keyboard, aren't you?
Oh, But, anyways, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ladle.
Bouncing out, Mr. Steve. Thank you, sir. I will see you.
Yeah.
I'll see you all on the next one. I'm gonna bounce out of here, Steve. I don't want to stretch my time limit too far here, so.
Yeah. He might get a spanking as soon as he gets upstairs. She's waiting on you with that belt and them carrots.
That's right.
Later, you heifer.
Yo, heifer.
Yeah, I got you, heifer.
See, you're lucky though. You got the 9 nipples off the heifer. I just got 2, so I am jealous of you there. And at least those produce for you every single session.
Hey.
You get a bowl of cereal after every match. They're great. You get that big steroid-infused tiger come punching through your door.
Damn.
Oh, it's terrible.
Damn.
All right, we'll catch you all later. Have a good night.
Yeah,
That boy ain't right. He ain't right.
No.
But now, see, Sparky, if you remove yourself from the fireplace, that is the perfect size fireplace that you would like.
Yeah, but I like big things, you see, especially when the women have them.
No, he wants a bearskin rug in front of his fireplace with his legs just laid out.
I just like beef curtains the size of like a griller's hands, you know what I mean?
God. Okay. Damn, Steve done got hot.
Excuse me, you can't hit on Steve, he's already married.
Damn. Oh, kiss my royal loving ever ass, you fucker.
Let me tell you what, that fire's putting on some heat today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you knew how much it would cost to insulate that damn ceiling above you, but good God, that's probably over $1,000.